All right, welcome in. Let's get this party going for the Rams and the Ravens. John, hello. Mike Beachman, hello. Doug, hello. Debbie, hello. O'Connell, welcome in. They're in today for the Cowboys despite being questionable. Hey, guys, how about this? Looks like pretty much everybody's in around the league except for Lamar. Anthony Richardson, a backup quarterback, is working with Bands. The Bands snap, hit him in the eye. He's deactivated. And Shavarius Ward, check this out. Shavarius Ward, cornerback. He is working out before the game. He ends up colliding with their tight end. He is out for today's game with a concussion, put the concussion protocol. Rough day out there, pregame warm-ups for the Colts. Yeah. Wow. Pre-game warm-ups. Starting corner is running a route for practice. The tight end's not paying attention, and he collides with him and knocks him out cold. He's out for the game. Wow. Welcome in, Mr. Thibodeau. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Wow. That's crazy. Like this one, where $5 would pay out just about $26. All right, let's get it official. Michael, Cowboys favored by 3 over the Panthers. Barring any pregame injuries, I'm going to go with the Cowboys. Howie, Seahawks 1.5-point favorites at Jacksonville. 9-1 on the road. I trust Sam Darnold more than I do Trevor Lawrence. TV Raiders favored by 3.5 at home against the Titans. Yep, Raiders. Good. Beat Carroll. All right, one game already. Wow. On this Sunday from London, the Broncos and Jets. Bo Nix taking on New York. His defense at 9. Tamia, welcome in. Good to see you. And this is the only touchdown. It was good enough. Bo Nix to Nate Atkins, 16-yard score. And Denver holds on, knocks out the Jets 13-11. The Jets 0-6. The only team still without a victory. That gets week 6. Jets 0-6. We had a huge upset Thursday night. It is time to see what is going to happen here on Sunday afternoon. Thanks for watching Fox NFL. Let's get it going. I'm ready for some football. Football, then a Disney interview, then baseball, then Disney hangout. That's a long Sunday for me. Glad you guys are here with me. Means everything to me. Your way. It could be simple. A little flashy. But sometimes. Oh, let me go over here and check this. While we're waiting on the commercial here. All customers get a profit boost every NFL game day. Commercial. Duracell AA's are assembled in the USA. But what about our competitors? They're made around the world. You can check for yourself right at the shelf. How? Those are on me. Just kidding. You got to pay for those. Wine in football can be complicated, like choosing a worthy vessel for your wine. When it comes to barefoot in the NFL, it's easy to enjoy.
Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC. What'd she call Hartford? Oh, we actually sold the Twins naming rights.
Yeah, like stadiums do. Very lucrative.
Oasis Breeze, Tan and Spa.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think. Style or substance. Somehow it became one or the other. But there is another.
Anthony Mills, what's up? Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for joining tonight. We're just hanging out here waiting for this game to start. We're about 5 minutes from kickoff. 5 minutes from the kick.
On this Sierra 1500 model, that's 20% below MSRP. Tonight on Fox.
Seattle and Toronto tonight. No Rad, what's up?
Take on Flat Junior and the Blue Jays. One of the ALCS tonight at 7 Eastern on Fox.
The Fox NFL pregame brought to you by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side here in Baltimore today. It's a good matchup, the NFL on Fox, as Los Angeles Rams here to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And we say welcome to the broadcast booth along with Tom Brady. I'm Kevin.
Tom Brady on the call.
This offense, they've been amazing. Number 2 in the league so far. Matthew Stafford playing maybe as well as he ever has against a Ravens defense that is uncharacteristically really struggled. The bottom half in so many categories. So today, a tough task for Baltimore against this high-powered Rams offense.
Yeah, certainly a huge mismatch on paper. When we have
Huge mismatch on paper.
slow down this Rams offense, and we thought there was going to be a really tough tropical storm coming in here with these gale force winds, and he said, "I'm praying for the tropical storm." So very smart of him, jokingly. But look, Stafford has a ton of
Doing okay. Thanks for asking.
Adams, terrific players at all positions. They got a great run game.
We are waiting for the kick, everybody.
Baltimore gets a few of their better defenders back in the secondary.
They do. Kyle Hamilton back, Marlon Humphrey back. They missed them last week. Meanwhile, offensively, no Lamar Jackson again, still out with that hamstring injury, so that's tough. Cooper Rush will get the start again. How does this offense for Baltimore get going without Lamar?
Yeah, well, don't put too much on Cooper Rush's plate. Obviously, they got Derrick Henry back there, getting the ball as many times as you can. It's be this physical, tough Baltimore team that they've always been. That's the identity of this unit. It's got to be a team effort. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game if they're going to win today.
Yeah, the run game has not gotten going for Baltimore. We'll see if they get King Henry on the move today. Puka Nacua, he's off to a historic start for the Rams here in Baltimore to take on King Henry and the Ravens. It's all coming up next.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC. What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Autobody LLC?
Sorry, just checking something real quick.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
You need a tan? I'm your man.
Do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us. The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
As an official sponsor of the NFL, Jersey Mike's wants you, Eli Manning, to be our new spokesperson.
I'm in. I love Jersey Mike's. Hold on. Jersey Mike's new spokesperson? You're stealing my job. I don't want to steal anything. Lies.
Eli.
I just love these subs. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. He's very prompt. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Yeah, that's my line. A sub above.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. There's like a million options, and you deserve something you love. At Car Gurus, we get it. As the #1 most visited car shopping site, we make sure your big deal is the best deal.
Today's Players to Watch brought to you by Nationwide. Matthew Stafford, 388 career passing touchdowns, second most among active players. And then on the other side, it's Derrick Henry looking to get going and add to those rushing TDs. Kickoff coming your way next.
If Nationwide could be a great insurance and financial services company, what's stopping you?
Theo, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Todd Brady, welcome back. Surf on John, welcome back in.
Motivating them. All right, y'all ready? Let's hear it. Motivate others through insurance and financial services. I get emotional saying that. The acronyms that include Nationwide. Hi, Trey. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
If the Colonel knew we waited this long to bring our tangy, smoky KFC original honey barbecue back, he'd be a little upset.
I'll get them up.
The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Back because you begged for it. KFC original honey barbecue.
Believe me, when it comes to investing.
Nope, Lamar is not playing Pumpkin Pass.
Take a left here, please. But there's Carl's way is the best way.
Is it? At Schwab, how I choose to invest is up to me.
Alex Miller, welcome in.
Yes, and I let them manage some investments for me, too.
Let's move on.
Well, thank you.
I'll get out there.
I don't believe they're going to win today. I'll be honest with you.
Schwab.
I'm doing the Rams and Rams and Ravens right now. No, Rad, that's my next game.
Get your best deal at Jones Junction. Over 4,000 new and used vehicles at one location.
Next game on the board. Getting ready to do it.
Jones Junction, just 15 minutes from White Marsh Mall.
When you're hurt in an accident, you need more than
Tonight we're doing baseball.
At LARvsLAR,
That's what you get. A trusted team looking out for you, all working for one goal: your recovery. RiceLAR.
RiceLARMD.com.
Let's go. We're ready for kickoff. Let's go. Got the Red Zone Network on. I'm ready to roll. I guess I should put over here.
Do a little tailgate? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I like to go. Yeah.
Not what I wanted to do.
Even got a hot tub guy. I'm in the hot tub. Oh yeah. Ah, that's cool. I've got Royal Farms. You guys want some? Yeah, come on, don't leave. Hot tub guy, come on. Sorry, dude.
Best tailgate ever.
Injury is hard enough. The legal part shouldn't be. That's why our clients say we
Let's roll.
support you can feel.
102. Let's go.
Text away.
Even the Reds, all the games are like holding off to 105 to kick off. It's like, let's go. Here we go. Finally. Finally. Of the National Football League.
Back in Baltimore for the Rams and Ravens, and Tom Rinaldi has a nor'easter update for us, among other things. Tom.
That nor'easter, KB, which is forecast, has blown farther offshore, taking the rain with it. It's now about the wind. Expect it to gust up to 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the winds are banging because I can see it out my window. The winds are definitely banging. Our screen will change here. There it is.
Rush has said he's played in difficult conditions in his career. We'll be ready. It's not fun, but we'll be ready. We'll look for how it affects passing and the kicking game, KB, as we get underway.
Yeah, no doubt. We were down there before. A very strong wind gust.
Here comes the kick. Ravens getting the ball first.
That certainly maybe favors the Rams with their high-flying passing attack. Rams won the toss, elected to defer. Ravens will get it first.
Ravens get it first. 3, 2, 1. Boom. We're off. Taking it to 10. Out to the 20. Out to the 30. Nope. Shut short of the 30. It's a 28. Ravens will start there.
Ravens offense behind Cooper Rush. And he's a guy that is familiar with starting football games. He's 9-6 his career as a starter. A lot of those coming with the Cowboys. Obviously, last week did not have the best week with 3 interceptions. But a couple of years ago, Dak Prescott got hurt. He won the first 4 games he started for. They know how to win.
Yeah, he's not 6.
No Red says, let's go.
I think it gives the entire team confidence, but he's got to make
First down and 10 for Rush.
this Rams pass rush.
Handoff off tackle. Up the middle for 7 or 8 for.
This team was so banged up. They had 7 week 1 starters out of lineup last week. Ronnie Stanley, there's
Henry on the run. Quilek, hello.
Obviously, this game plan is going to be very Derrick Henry focused, I think. He's obviously got great skill players at Andrews and Likely, Zay Flowers, but it's got to go through the run game and Derrick Henry this time.
Handoff again, Henry. First down.
So already better feelings of Baltimore to start this game with Henry and a first down right off the bat.
Yeah, they want to get that train rolling, so to speak, and that's the freight train right there. 250-pound back running straight.
Okay, Sherry, but nobody's gotten hurt.
When he can stay on his track and not stop his feet in the hole, he's impossible to get on the ground less than 5 yards.
You do that on purpose.
First down and 10. First down and 10. Rush underneath center. Handoff again. Henry again. Gain of about 10, 12 yards.
Just a simple outside zone. Everyone's going to the left. Derrick is reading for the first open hole. And this is where, again, he doesn't stop his feet. 1 foot in the ground, his left foot vertical into the defense.
I have no idea what was said in the pregame. I wasn't paying attention. They were talking about players across the league. I was focused on this game, Sherry. Sorry. can look at the NFL's injury report. It would be the best if you want all of that on the NFL.com. First down and 10, handoff again. This time it's Hill. Gain of 5. Down to the 44.
What stands out among other things is their defensive front.
No other scoring yet around the league.
Physical. They're best when they can just contain the run game and then let them tee off in these must-pass situations. Obviously, when they've handed the ball off 4 straight times, that mitigates that pass rush.
The cornerback was not from this game. The cornerback was in a game in another game around the league. I forget where it was, Jacksonville or somewhere. I don't remember. Where that was. I wish I could help you more, Sherry. I'm sorry. NFL.com on the injury report would give you that.
The starting safety who was slow to get up. See him, number 3 right there. Injury time.
Safety for the Rams is down right now. Safety for the Rams is down.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can watch the game together, even when you're...
I don't know if it was the Jacksonville game that happened. We got a timeout on the field right now. Colts are driving in their game.
That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day service. That's all part of the AT&T guarantee.
SandCloud chose the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. Their business earns unlimited 2%
Smart card.
everything they buy. They get big purchasing power so their business can spend more and earn more. What's in your wallet?
The Rams just intercepted Miami. Ross and Found, welcome in, buddy.
For just $9.99 online. Last time you got
Sausage, bacon, chicken, spinach, beef, buffalo sauce.
What are you gonna get this time? Get Domino's $9.99.
Sherry, did you find what you need? Just curious, making sure. Pumpkin, yeah, the Colts are decent. Home Candy, welcome in.
Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward.
Waiting on our break. Colts are driving on their game.
With the total value of over $12,000 on this Sierra 1500 model. That's 20% below MSRP.
New Gain Tangle Scent Boosters. With 2 irresistible scents coming together, you can't help but dance. Oh, wow. That's fresh. New Gain Tangle Scent Boosters. More scent, more joy.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lager, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain
All right, waiting for them to come back for the break here, everybody.
Choose chill.
Tonight on Fox, the Mariners take on Flag and the Blue Jays.
He took Arizona with 8 points. Okay.
Tonight after football on Fox. Today on Fox is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Cam Curl getting reached.
Curl is the one that was injured for the Rams. Colts are in the end zone with a touchdown. They're up 7-0. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Look at the throw. Rush down the field. Incomplete. Look at the Hopkins. Incomplete.
One advantage you have with Cooper Rush is he's playing a lot of football. He's redirecting. Guys at the scrimmage. Just making sure everyone's on the same page. And it's nice when you're at home, when you have all that verbal communication. It allows all 11 guys on offense to be on the same page.
3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9.
They didn't come down with the ball, but I do like hearing the quarterback make sure everyone's seeing it with one set of eyes.
2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Correction, my fault. 2nd and 10.
Good-looking rookie for the Rams came and made the hit.
Dave's Disney Dreams, welcome in.
Getting this run game going. Derrick Henry has been hit behind the line of scrimmage a lot this year.
3rd down and 9 here now. 3rd down and 9.
He needs a little space. He's not necessarily a jump cut type runner. He's got to see a spot. And then
Changing the play at the line. Changing the play at the line.
Give him the free play.
Offside defense. Why not give him the free play? I don't get that. Don't get that one.
I think Cooper Rush is asking there, why didn't I get a free play? And D. Blandino's with him. Do you have a rusher unabated? They're going to blow it dead. Is that right? Accurate?
Yeah, it's correct. That clear path to the quarterback, or if the right tackle reacts early, which he might have before the snap.
Nonetheless, make it 3rd down and 4. 10.
3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4.
Just got the ankle routine. Oh, do it again.
Did they do it again?
Do we get 2 hard count first downs here? Jared Verse was the one who moved. Let's see.
Oh my.
First. How about the wily vet Cooper Rush? Yeah.
They got a 1st down off of 2 offsides. Wow. That's just poor play right there.
One of the guys that doesn't need that advantage to jump the snap down.
Is he trying again?
Under center, single back set. Rush, hands off. Derrick Henry inside the 20, inside the 15. 1st down, Ravens.
Just called a flash play, likely going back to cut off the backside. And again, just moving that line of scrimmage. BALvsLAR, Rosengarten on the right side. Just giving this big back a chance.
Did Sherry find what she needed? I don't know if she's still in here or not.
Most of the season with a calf, that's been a little bit of an issue. There's been not quite gelling on this.
1st and 10, ball at the 15.
Exactly the way they need to start this game.
Short run, short run. Oh, Henry can last all day. I'm not worried about Henry.
Looking for a little momentum. There's some big moments this year, but 3-2. Obviously, Sean in his 9th year has done an amazing job. They made the playoffs 6 of 8 years.
Punkin Puss, becoming a member of the channel. Welcome in. You get all the special emojis now. Patriots just scored, by the way, in a touchdown, everybody.
All right. This opening drive.
10th play of the opening drive. Thank you, Punkin Puss. Handoff, off tackle. Henry down. He's about a yard short. Flags behind the play, though. It's coming back. It's on the Ravens.
They got on Voorhees for BALvsLAR. Yeah.
Replay 2nd down.
BALvsLAR just got a little bit extended. They had enough of a crease. He was already through there. Didn't even necessarily need it.
That was a nice run for Henry, but to take it off the board.
Right there, just the left arm out. On Verse right there. You get extended. And that ref staying right behind. He's going to throw that.
2nd down and 16. 2nd and 16. Going to throw. Looking over, looking right, across the middle. Bateman at the 13. He'll be tackled there. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Chargers are going for a field goal against the Rams.
Much more manageable in that situation. That's one thing I like about Cooper.
And they're going to hit it.
Patience in the pocket to go through his.
Again, all the scores going across the top of our screen throughout the stream.
Lamar Jackson nursing that hamstring out. Last 30 weeks, they have a bye next week. So the feeling is that after the bye, he will be back. Keaton Mitchell checks in the game in the back for the first time. He's got crazy speed.
Rush looking around, going to run. There's flags down. Rush about a yard short, but flags are down. Another penalty at the line. It's got to move the Ravens back if it's at the line. Again, if you're brand new, sub it up today. Sub it up. We're working toward 800 today.
Yeah, Ronnie Stanley on the hold.
Ronnie Stanley on the hold for the Ravens. 3rd down and 18 now. Ball back at the 23. Good Lord. He gang tackled him.
That's trying to stop Jared Verse, who has been an absolute feast. Oh, man. In his second year.
Yeah, it's just important now in this situation, Cooper Rush, don't go any further back. Conservative.
3rd and 18. 3rd and 18.
Find an easy completion.
On 3rd and 18.
Throw coming across the middle. It's got Flowers. He'll be tackled at the 20. Ravens are going to be forced for a field goal attempt.
It'll be interesting to watch today. You heard Tom tell us about the wind. They were talking about gusts maybe up to 30, 35 miles an hour. And watching warm-ups, some of these kicks went wild a little bit. So we'll see. It's almost like you got to get lucky and not have a gust as you're about to strike the ball.
That was very breezy down there on the field, KB. Just
very windy there today. Field goal is good. Sorry, that was a miss hit. Trying to get the blocker up on the commercials. 3-0 Ravens on their first drive. Oh, Rams getting the ball for the first time here. We come back.
There are those who say the modern world has made us lose touch with places like this. We say it depends on what you're driving.
Hope everybody's having a good Sunday out there for you today.
Don't waste money on your business mobile plan, paying for stuff you don't need. With the new My Biz plan from Verizon Business.
Patriots are in the game down there at 7-3 in that Patriot game.
As low as $25 a line.
Oh, boy. There's a lot of activity going on today. Donkey Kong. That's a great channel name. Let's go Rams. They're in your parlay. Good luck to you, Donkey Kong.
Come on, you just switched to Geico for car insurance? They knew exactly what you needed? Friendly people at Geico weren't delicious.
If you guys are brand new, anybody today, say hello in the chat. Sub it up if you don't mind.
Not even a lizard. Maybe I can help. No way, it's the Geico Gecko. This guy knows crosswords. 64 across is quibble. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to score first, right? Absolutely.
Get more with Geico.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up their food's flavor.
Pepsi does make it taste better.
Trying to get with the port. Maybe with a burger?
When you play Monopoly at McDonald's and scan the game piece.
Monopoly at McDonald's. Welcome in, Jared.
There are digital game pieces when you order select items in the app. Monopoly at McDonald's is back. Get your bag. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Tuesday, Doc is all I'm working as a cockhead with the biggest revealed letter.
My brain is trying to warn me about something.
Doc, Tuesday on Fox. Today's game on Fox is sponsored by.
Yeah, Donkey Kong. If you're not sub it up. Come back anytime. We do over 100 football games here a year.
Wind, as we talked about, but it was supposed to be a mess, a nor'easter, rainy mess, and at least we think till later that may hold off. Just wind is the issue today, but temperatures in the 60s and really a good start for Baltimore. They used up half the first quarter.
All right, here comes the kick.
And they grab a 3-0 lead.
the dream start. Sometimes these teams come from the West.
No Rad says, let's go Browns.
It's a bit of a challenge. The body clock's not quite up and running.
Here's the kick collected at the 20, 25, 30, out to the 35, 35. Rams will start there.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, after that loss about 10 days ago against San Francisco, Sean McVay saying, I don't remember feeling this disgusted waking up the next morning. Like I mentioned, they've had some time away from that loss. The message remains clear and still the same from McVay. He told us we'd love to go.
All right, Rams with their first possession of the day.
Penalties, which we just saw in our field goal operation. We got to clean it out and clean it up now.
Yeah, it's been some mistakes for them, certainly.
Shotgun got a throw, quick out, caught right away. Short gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
As good as he ever has in his 17th year, and this offense is humming behind him.
Yeah, just so accurate, so decisive, so confident. You see 1,503 yards, over 300 a game. He has such autonomy at the line of scrimmage to get in and out of what you call a premium play. What's our best play based on what the defense is doing? And
There's always a chance when you're playing the game, though, right? Handoff up the middle. Williams for about 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2.
Not to mention, Tutu Atwell's come up with some big plays this year. Whittington, who they all really like. He just gets to read the coverage and deal.
Yeah. Atwell is a big home run threat. He's inactive today, so we will see more of Jordan Whittington caught that first pass. 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2. Shotgun. Changing the play at the line. Changing the play at the line.
Leads the league in catches.
Look at the throw. Adams on the catch at the 49. 1st down. Rams.
Thanks so much, Cam. Colts looking to stay atop the AFC South, taking on the.
Yes, if you want the special emojis, click that link right there. That'll get them to you. That will get them to you.
Here's something I bet you didn't know, Tom. If the playoffs started today, and I know they don't, the Colts would be the #1 seed in the AFC.
Pretty exceptional based on where they were.
1st down and 10. 1st and 10.
Give them a lot of credit for turning things around quickly.
Handoff Williams. Gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7.
So this offense comes into today, #2 in the league yardage-wise. They're averaging over 400 per game. Points-wise, maybe not where they should be because they haven't been good in the red zone. They get their left guard, Steve BALvsLAR, back, which is a big deal for them. So many, you said it, Tom, so many weapons.
Ross and Found gifting a membership today to Matt Wilson. Congratulations, Matt Wilson. Thank you, Ross and Found. Over the middle, caught. Adams again, 1st down Rams. Thank you, Ross, for blessing me and Preston and the channel. We appreciate you. Keep subbing it up, everybody. We're on our way to 800. Quais, welcome in. Good to see you. Mr. Thibodeau gifting a membership as well. Thank you for blessing us. Preston and myself, the channel, and Brendan Hinson as well. Thank you, Jason and Ross at Pound. 1st and 10. Rams with the ball, moving it. Handoff, off tackle, Williams. Short gain, 3 yards, 2nd down.
We'll play the Fox Super 6 NFL Challenge. Download the Fox Sports app right now. Enter for free for a shot to win your share of $10,000 in cash prize. See the Fox Sports app for all the details. Ravens score on a long drive. They're open. Now the Rams on the move.
Rams on the move. Fakes the handoff, play action, rolls to the right, wide open. Got his tight end. Beautiful play down the Baltimore 13. 1st and 10, Rams.
All right, all right, all right.
There's the first recognition. Sub it up, sub it up. Let's get to 725 at least today. Nice move on that misdirection. 1st down and 10, Rams.
What we've seen all year from this offense, when they are operating, it is nearly impossible to stop, certainly in this pass game.
Williams handoff off tackle right. Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5 from the 8. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
And that goes back to, of course, Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and all those guys, but they've always been good. This year, they're struggling in a big way. I mean, they're last in a lot of categories. Now, they haven't banged up. They get Kyle Hamilton, their star safety.
Donkey Kong is in the house. I love it.
So they get 2 excellent players back, but still without Roquan Smith, their star middle linebacker today.
End zone, Adams, no. In and out of the hands.
He has not missed much this year, but that one should be an easy one, open by 5 or 6 yards. And Maybe a little better catch would have been very tough. But wide open in the back of the end zone. And it really only happens way because that twitch and that protection just a little too high.
Shotgun, 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Pressure. Throws it. Incomplete. They're going to have to go for a field goal themselves.
Got exactly what he was looking for. He cammed it. Got to the pass that he wanted. Wide open on the corner route. You get win the leverage, you know right there is where you're going. And it just a little too much. Maybe the wind affected that a little bit. That's one that Matt has been hitting all season long. A little surprised to see him miss that one.
So now it's Joshua Carty who are 26.
4th and 5 from a 26-yard line.
All right, all right, all right.
It's up, and it is deflected, and it hits the upright. No good. Ravens will keep the ball. Rams can't get on the board. Bam. Right off the upright. Ravens will have the ball back when we return.
Training day starts with associates. First weight room, squat, press, arms. Then it's straight to conditioning. How I show up here is how I show up on game days.
Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a good time here today. If you have any questions for me about the channel or what we do or how we do, please throw them into the chat. Say hello in there if you're new. All that effort for nothing. Saints just kicked a field goal in their game, 7-6.
Because running a small business takes a lot. That's why we're the Help Protect Your Privacy store and the Give Your Business a Real Street Address store. So while you're juggling everything else like the boss you are, we're the extra pair of hands store. You can
Appreciate everybody coming in today and hanging out with us.
and everything to keep you going, store. Visit the upsstore.com/save and get 3 months of
It's a long drive for nothing. Baltimore will start with the ball on their 8-yard line.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Colts got the ball back again, so everybody knows over there. Arizona was driving. They were driving.
We balance. We got now.
If Cornell suddenly had Tom Brady's football knowledge, he would consider that knowledge a gift at first.
Mesh point of play action and shotgun isn't as convincing to the linebackers as it is on your center. They're passing 50 times a game. You know what I mean? The hard counts don't travel like that. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have the wide receiver lined up over here on the split alleyway of the sideline. You know what I'm saying?
That's a pretty good commercial.
They did not, as it turns out, know what he was saying.
I know what you're saying, Cornell.
Nobody knows football like Tom Brady.
He's free.
Actually, nice. You can't take two.
Well, there's Joshua Carty, who is a talented kicker. So much so, the Rams drafted him last year in the 6th round from San Francisco.
All right, here we go.
Has had their issues.
1st down and 10.
They had 2 blocked against the Eagles, which lost that game in Philadelphia. And it affected loss, as Aaron talked about in San Francisco last week. The win may have played a factor.
1st and 10. 1st and 10 under center. Handoff, Henry, gain of about 4. 2nd down, maybe 3. 2nd down and 7, let's say.
Hits the right upright, just dead square. He can't believe it. What happened? What happened? Looking up at Mother Nature. What do you say to Mother?
Miami just scored in their game, 7-3 now.
Then there with a golf shot. Yeah.
8-chain. I think that's how you say his name. The running back with a big touchdown. Under center, single back set. Behind him is Henry. Changing the play at the line is Rush. Changing the play at the line. Go to throw underneath. Dropped. Looking to Andrews, and he dropped it.
Todd Monken in his third year offensive coordinator. He's done an amazing job since he came here from Georgia. I mean, this team has been a top 5 offense since he got here. He's changed Lamar Jackson in terms of his passing stats and numbers. Right now, they're the 6th best scoring offense in the league, and that was after the stinker last week without Lamar. So
3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6. Look at the throw. Blitz coming. Rush gets it off. Picked off. Intercepted at the 37. Betty Burtner, hello. Welcome in.
Exactly what you can't do. Steps up. Receiver Lake or Flowers gets undercut by Lake.
Wow. Big interception right there.
And it's the one thing they can't afford, to give the Rams short fields. He looks to the left. That's okay. Just stay in the pocket. And Flowers drifts upfield.
Flowers just got undercut. That's all there is to it. Got undercut.
Huge turnover in their own territory. Gives them an injection of adrenaline for this entire Rams offense.
1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. Under center. Changing the play at the line. Changing the play at the line. Stafford fumbles it. The Ravens got it. Ravens got it back. Stafford should have dumped it off.
And he gets the momentum right back. Strips out some. Matthews just trying to not take the sack. Jenkins says, that's my ball.
Ravens with it back. At the 41. See if there's anything else going on around the league.
Nature truly feels like a bit of local art.
That was a nice strip sack right there.
For the week. Finding out you love a good card show. And glamping. And that durian is everything they say it is. Everywhere you go.
It's like the Cowboys are driving against the Rams. Donkey Kong, do me a favor. Yeah, I agree with you on that. But do me a favor. Don't put any references for that in there, my friend. We have a lot of kids that watch the channel on the sports.
I don't think I've ever seen
I can't believe he didn't. He had his running back wide open. Couldn't believe he didn't throw it over there.
And I see him at the garden watching basketball, same guy, and I immediately call security. Turns out he has no.
Running back was wide open on the right side. He just let it go. He was so worried about that. Jacksonville Jaguars just scored. If you got Thomas as a wide receiver, you got some points.
All your Y2K favorites are back for only $3 or less. Only at Taco Bell.
Is there something more?
The Cardinals are driving against the Colts too, by the way, everybody. Cardinals driving on the Colts, like in the red zone.
It's too much and never enough. Oh, welcome to fabulous. It's spectacular, outrageous, impossible stuff. He'll stop in.
Well, thank you, Betty. I try to do the best I can. Not always perfect, but I try to do the best I can.
He's got Devontae Adams on the short under route, and he drops back. And it just gets a bull rush from.
He had his running back. Right now, he's got his running back for 10 yards. Missed it. Cardinals are now 3rd and goal with the 1. All right, Ravens with the ball. 1st and 10. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here we go.
And the ejection adrenaline goes right back to the Ravens sideline.
Right. Back-to-back turnovers. How about John Jenkins? Like, this is how I did it. I put the arm up and then I slapped him. I mean, he's 13th year in the league. He's been on 7 different teams, and he's not a big quarterback sack guy. He's just a do-it-all, trog the middle guy, and he gets the trifecta there. The sack, the strip, the recovery, what a play. And then the Ravens take it over.
Cardinals are in for a touchdown. All right, here we go. First down and 10. Ravens handoff. Henry. Gain of about 5. Second down and 5 coming up.
I think after a week like last week where you're at home in front of your home crowd and you're playing the Texans and you just get destroyed, there's a lot of self-reflection that comes back when you wake up on Monday morning saying, fellas, this is not us. We just got to be more physical. We got to execute better. There's a lot of things that have to change, and we got a chance to be a
second down and 5. Second and 5.
football team. So go out there and take one play at a time.
Handoff. Henry again. First down inside the 30, down to the 25, 24-yard line for Derrick Henry, but a flag on the play. Is it holding again?
But I mean, they usually don't point at themselves, so illegal block in the back. Offense number 6.
Block in the back, Ravens.
Still second down. Yeah, so that one
Move it backwards. Move it back, Jack. Again, if you're brand new, sub it up today. Hit the like. Help us out.
It's one of the areas of their team they have not been struggling is offensive penalties. Gets just pushing.
Yeah, that's a good call. Hate to say it.
Past them. A good game gone lost.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
20-some seconds left in the half here.
Better PE maker.
Cowboys just scored in their game. Second and 8. Second and 8. Handoff up the middle. Hill. It's going to be third down and a couple when we come back. That's the end of the first quarter. 3rd and 2 when we return. End of the first quarter.
He never let it go. Gave it to his equipment guys. You know that's going up on a shelf. Don't know what's better, that ball that KB's calling the trifecta for the big man.
It's great. He does have one fumble touchdown in his career, but that one felt pretty sweet. So after what we did, 3-0 Baltimore.
I checked Allstate first, saved hundreds on my car insurance.
Pittsburgh has got the ball against the Browns. They're starting to move it.
Unfortunately, I didn't check to see if anyone was watching before I stole cotton candy from a child. Checking Allstate first was really smart.
Dumb commercial.
Not smart. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Was it worth it? Yeah.
Simple games, serious money. 99 to beat. Home new Wednesdays on Fox.
Take a look at this team. The chosen ones. They've trained for
Waiting on the break here. Waiting on the break. When we start the second quarter when we get back.
passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens.
Patriots have been playing a lot better than I thought they would this year.
Every practice and every game. They're the team your team chooses.
They've been playing much better than I thought they would.
MedStar Health. It's how we treat people. Toyota reliability for all your adventures. Built to perform, born to thrill.
If you took the under in today's game, you're feeling pretty good about it with a 3-0 score after one.
Buy yours now and save with low 4.75%
That looks like the play of the day.
Toyota. Let's go places.
This brain is 4% larger than average. From watching FS1's daily shows, Colin Cowherd, engineered to activate your logical thinking and decision-making. Here,
Yeah, Drake May's growing into position a little bit. I agree.
first things first. Here, it's not processing, overstimulated. Beautiful. And this is the chaos zone, triggered by Barstool. They hit the abstract center, where play and instinct live. Weekdays.
He just threw another touchdown, Drake May did.
Michigan takes on Washington. It's Big Name Saturday on Fox.
Well, each team moved the ball in the opening possession. The Rams missed a couple opportunities. They missed a field goal. The Ravens converted a field goal, and then back-to-back turnovers has Baltimore on the move.
All right, Ravens with the ball. 3rd down and 2.
Ravens and a 3rd down and 2.
Looks like he's changing the play to a throw. Looks like he's going to throw. They did have a run play on there. No, he checked, and they didn't get it still. It's 4th and 2. Ravens are going to have to field goal or punt. They're at the 34, 44, 49-yard field goal attempt.
There's so much aggressiveness toward the ball carrier. Obviously, in this situation,
49-yard attempt here.
33-yard line.
I bet you they go for it.
The Rams defensive coordinator Chris Shula is thinking, all right, they're probably
With that win there today, I bet you they go for it.
bodies there. Essentially begging Cooper Rush to throw the ball, but they still handed it off.
Looks like there's going to be a timeout to talk about it. Ravens are going to take a timeout and talk about it.
He's had a couple great hard counts that have drawn penalties, but this, I think they're going to at least talk over. And they will call their first timeout to do so.
30-second timeout.
Well, we came on this broadcast, and Tom, you talked about how do the Ravens win this game, right? Smart, quick throws for Cooper Rush, and you got to get Derrick Henry going. He's been averaging only 37 yards a game since week 1. Well, check so far.
Yeah, there was like calls for 30-mile-per-hour gusts of wind. There are also calls for about 400 carries by Derrick Henry today. So if I'm telling Market, especially after Cooper Rush throws that interception, I'm like, let's just ride the big fellas.
I don't know how you guys feel about Brady, but I like him as a announcer.
And then to see if they can stop some other things. But Derrick's done a great job not stopping his speed into the defense.
I think he does good as a play-by-play guy. He's getting better each week, and he's very knowledgeable.
Resetting the line of scrimmage.
All right, Ravens, 4th and about 2.5, 3 yards.
All those purple jerseys on the Rams side of the
Look at the throw. Cooper Rush from a shotgun. Here's the snap. He's looking for his tight end. He overthrows. Oh, my God. He's going to Flowers. He overthrew him by 10 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 Rams now. Oh, my gosh.
A little under pressure. Cooper Rush doesn't really make a decisive throw.
That was not a good throw.
Just past the sticks. And then ends up.
And a missed opportunity there.
All right, Ravens give up the ball. Rams now 1st and 10 in the 2nd quarter.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this King Henry, but getting that.
Got to wait for the commercials as normal. Corum on the run gets about a yard. Maybe 2 at the most. 2nd and 8, they're going to call it. 2nd and 8.
Told us at the start of the game, the Rams, and you know how they're feeling. They're 3 and 2. They had so many great elements to their game, Tom. Right? Obviously, blocked field goal. They lose versus Philadelphia. Kyron Williams is going in with 1 to win the game last minute. They lose. They fell on a 4th and 1 last week. They've missed a bunch of kicks. At some point, though, you got to clean that up.
Let's go. Here we go. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Under center. Play action. Throws. Got his tight end. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 1.5 maybe. 3rd and 1, 1.5.
Done a good job relatively protecting the football. Where they haven't been great is in the red zone scoring points. So we talked to Matthew this week and he said, it's got to be more efficient down there, not leave it up to the field goals because it's not the strength of our unit. And Coach McVay was like, I think I want to be talking about field goal protection right now.
3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. He didn't love that conversation. 3rd and 1. Empty set.
Play action. Pressure coming. Underneath caught. 1st down. Puka on the catch.
And that one converts to 1st down.
Spider-Man, welcome in. How you doing? Long time no see. Good to see you back.
With those hands that McVay calls suction cups, just throw anywhere in the vicinity and it's going to come down with it.
Pretty accurate.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Got time across the middle, wide open, dropped. He had Devontae Adams and he dropped it.
It hasn't worked out today.
It's just a piercing throw through the wind. And you got the 97-mile-an-hour fastball just jumps up on him. Devontae a little faster. Look at the spin on that football. It just tells me he's throwing with
That should have been caught.
some confidence to where he's throwing. And Devontae's come down with that.
That's where Baltimore struggles in the middle center right now. Not getting pressure. 2nd and 10. You don't get pressure, you give them time. They're going to make completions over the middle. Handoff, Corum. He gets around the outside. He's going to get 15. First down, big run. Nice run by Corum. 12 on that one. I'm surprised Walt isn't in here talking trash. Maybe because they're not winning. They start winning, he'll be in here talking trash. The Panthers just scored a touchdown. It's going to be 10-all down there with the Cowboys. Handoff again, Corum. Nothing there. He gets a yard. That's about it. Gets a yard. The Seahawks just kicked a field goal as well. 6-3 over there now.
The line of scrimmage at one point wrapped around the world. I don't know. I'm confused too. Then there's an A gap on the right side of the ball and an A gap on the left side of the ball. It's totally confusing.
So double A gap.
Yes. I mean, you have to speak a certain language called football language to really understand it.
Here we go. Play action. Going to throw. Pressure coming. Gets it off. Dropped. 3rd and 9 coming up. 3rd and 9 coming up. Got it off. There's pressure all around him. Going to be a timeout called. Steelers just kicked another field goal. They're up 6-0. Timeout was taken by the Ravens, by the way, everybody. Timeout by the Ravens. I don't know anything about Superbox, Donkey Kong. Sorry. I'm not doing good on the questions today. We got to ask about injuries earlier. I couldn't help. Haven't been able to help as much today as I would have liked.
One of the key issues, and Coach Harbaugh said we just can't get them off the field on 3rd down. A lot of that's been limitations, and they're giving up explosive plays. When you get to them 3rd and 9 in the NFL, you're banking on getting them off the field 80% of the time.
You know, their defense struggled the first half of last year as well, and they kind of found their form, played much better second half.
Go Lions, welcome in.
Second year as defensive coordinator, so he's hoping to do the same here.
3rd down and 9 coming up. 3rd and 9. You got to get pressure on him. You give him time, he'll find the middle. Shotgun, no pressure, no pressure. All day, throws. Nakoa right in the middle of the field. First, wide open. Oh, big first down. Nice play.
Great protection here for Stafford standing in the pocket. His offensive line doesn't get enough credit. Well coached.
God, he had all day.
Former teammate of mine. And this is the one guy you can't really
sub it up if you're new. We're trying to get to 725. Under center, 1st down and 10. Ball at the 18. Corum again, nothing. He might have lost a yard. I think it's 2nd and 11. He lost a yard. Pikachu. He's got all kind of nicknames, Pumpkin.
Turnovers, certainly, and then it's a small sample size relatively. You're only 5 or 6 games into the year. I think those stats are a lot more meaningful.
2nd down and 11. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted by Humphrey. Incomplete. Nakua slow to get up. He's slow to get up. He's taking himself off the field.
Over the course of his career, you know that it hurts a lot when he goes down.
It's the ankle. That's not good.
Must have come down just awkwardly.
That is not good.
Great coverage there by Marlon Humphrey, who they're very excited to have him back. Tough news there to see
For adults with
Rams with some time to think about it right now.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss. Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take.
Oh, where's
Or if you or someone.
I guess I don't know if she's still here. I think Sherry might have left earlier tonight. It was the Colts that were the Ward, the Colt for the Colts. I just saw it along the bottom of the board. That's who got hurt earlier in the pregame. Ward for the Colts, injured in pregame.
Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes.
Did he walk off? No, Pumpkin. He walked about 10 feet and then laid down to the ground. Started grabbing his ankle.
Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or
Patriots are winning 14-6 now down there. They haven't showed anything since then.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound.
O'Connell, welcome in.
Drop whatever you're doing right now. The Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal is here. That's 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, medium fries, and
Anthony Butcher, welcome in.
bacon waits for no one. The #1 deal for the #1 bacon cheeseburger.
We'll see what they do.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, la playa awaits.
Too many commercials. Let's go.
You guys okay back there? Yeah. Okay. What was this one? Do you remember it? Oh, this one's really easy. Oh.
Hands-free highway driving for a hands-on life.
That's okay.
Let's go. Let's go. 3rd down and 11 when we return here.
Don't miss one game-changing moment.
Tell us what you want to steal. Nobody on the floor is safe.
On Wednesday on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Ford, who proves hands-free highway driving.
This is not good. Puka Nacua, you see, walking gingerly off the field. You couldn't really see anything.
Puka Nacua and Corum both walking off the field to the locker room. Not good. Adams going for the 1st down. Can't get it. 4th down. Rams are going to have to punt or kick a field goal.
We didn't see anything definitive what happened here. No, nothing. It's his left leg, but it doesn't really get.
The Cardinals just got intercepted. Cardinals just got intercepted. Here comes the field goal attempt. It's up and it's good. Three all game. 3 all game right here. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. How much time we got left? We got a lot of time left at a half, and they're going to the locker room. That's not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Oh. That was good.
If the Colonel knew we waited this long to bring our tangy, smoky KFC original honey barbecue back, he'd be a little upset.
I'll get the mop.
The Colonel lived so we could chicken it. Back because you begged for it. KFC original honey barbecue.
Hey, go, Minnie. Welcome in, Roberta. Good to see you. How you like me now? Good song.
Cute. But can my teeth be whiter?
It's not your fault. Teeth yellow at time. Just one kid of Christ.
Great to see everybody this weekend here. Hanging out with us, having a good time.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this King Henry. But getting
Chargers just scored in their game, everybody. Looks like it, at least. Cody M. Let me find out. Doug, can you help me out? How many yards did Cody have before going out for Cody M? If you could help me out, Douglas. The Saints just scored in their game.
State Farm is there. Week 6 continues later today on Fox and CBS, followed by Sunday Night Football as the Lions face the
Correction. The Chargers did not score. They kicked a field goal.
ESPN and ABC. Then Week 7 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Have a game day snack in the oven? Just tell Siri.
Devastating for your parlay. Sorry, Pumpkin.
Well, 3-3 game. Rams tie it up, but the concern is not there. It's with their all-world receiver, Puka Nacua, who left with.
All right, here comes the kick. Ravens getting the ball. Almost 10 minutes left in the game, or the half here.
But they do tie the game on a 36-yard field goal from Murphy. These kicks are so tough. Teams have a hard time.
Return out to the 10, out to the 15. Stopped at the 19.
Yeah, let's get you updated on Puka Nacua first, as we saw him come down right here, Kev, in the end zone. He obviously grabs his lower leg. Los Angeles Rams PR staff very quick to say he is questionable return with a foot injury.
Questionable return. Thank you, Doug, for his numbers.
To the locker room as well. He's also questionable with an ankle.
Yeah, we just saw the replay. Why you got rolled up on there? And Corum got that whole drive. Williams was the starter.
First down and 10. First down and 10. Henry, short run, gain of about 4. Seattle just scored. JSN, if you got him, just got a massive 60-yard touchdown. If you got Ninjigma, you're really happy right now.
Necessarily a chance to be as explosive as a perimeter runner. So a lot of these carries, I think 9 of 10 have gone out.
Second down and 6. Second down and 6. Justice Hill now in the backfield for the Ravens. Shotgun for Rush. Looking, throws underneath the hill, caught right away, and tackled. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Nice job using Hill, not only as a great runner, and he's had a very good season, but also as a pass catcher, something that probably isn't Derrick Henry's expertise. So when you put Hill in there and you make him a primary receiver in the pass game, because now that Cooper Rush is your quarterback.
3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2. Rush. Bringing him up. Rush going to throw. Looks to Andrews. Caught. First down at the 32. First down at the 32. Ravens. First down, Ravens.
Just to keep these sticks moving. He's such a reliable target and has been that way with Lamar. But he needs to be that way when Lamar's not in there as well. Lamar and Mark Andrews have had incredible chemistry.
Coming up to center. Rush.
There's a lot of unseen kind of body language things that need to happen in the pass game. That was solid execution.
Gonna throw. Look at his throw. Gets hit. Goes down. Loses the football. Incomplete. Question is, he was down before the hit. He might be down before the throw. Slow it up. Let me see it.
Just misses him completely. That's his.
I can't tell.
And again, with Ricard out, he's got to fill a bigger void. Got to stand in there and protect the quarterback to give him a chance to look downfield and throw the ball. But a nice shot by Cooper Rush getting rid of that.
Second down and 10. They're going to just call it incomplete. 2nd and 10. Steelers are driving in their game. Timeout is called. Oh, it is going to get challenged. It is going to get challenged to see if he was down. I thought so. Colts are driving in a goal situation.
Oh, boy, that's close.
That's too close. I don't think they can overturn that. I don't think they can overturn that one. We'll see. We will see. All right, the Colts have a 2nd and goal in their game. Keep you updated around the league is what we do here on our 1 o'clock game. And it looks like they are going to score and go up 14-7 on the Cardinals. Colts just keep playing well, man. They're surprising. They are really surprising. Daniel Jones ran it in. I'm shocked at that. That's one I didn't see coming at the start of the year.
You won't remember my name.
Dallas going for it at midfield, 4th and 4. Wow, they got a first down.
Last time you will see me at the
And a late flag, too.
My doubts will destroy my dreams. The more I seem to learn, the more I seem to lose.
We are at a timeout while they check the play.
Not today. This is the point I give up.
Timeout while they check the play. Roger Shue, hello, welcome in.
I want to carry on. The more I seem to lose, the more I seem to learn. My dreams will destroy my doubts.
Pickens has been a great pickup for the Cowboys. He's been doing a lot for them.
You won't remember my name. Tonight on Fox, the Mariners take on Friday the Blue Jays. Game 1 of the ALCS tonight after
Balls, yeah, he may be done. He's questionable right now. Questionable.
Explosive duo Bryce Underwood and Justice Haynes.
Welcome in, sir. Thank you for joining.
The NFL International Games head to Wembley. And on NFL Network, our stars come out in the morning. Rams, Jaguars. It's Sunday morning football. Next Sunday at 9.
Sunday morning football. We're known for that over here. We do that every Sunday.
Challenge of Steve Landino, but what did you see? Well, 2 things. Is that shin down before he loses control. It was too close, and I thought it was actually a fumble, but they let it stand.
They let it stand as is. They didn't change it. 2nd down and 10. Rush with the ball. Cowboys just scored, too, by the way. Underneath, Mark Andrews caught. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Cowboys just scored. Tight end for them just scored. Taterhead, hello. We don't know. He's questionable, Balls. We can't tell you he is or he's not. That's the report from the stadium. He's questionable.
And you don't install 2 offenses. You install 1. So Todd Monken is tasked this week trying to cherry pick.
3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6.
Lamar Jackson offense that will actually work for Cooper Rush.
Shotgun. Look at the throw. Pressure coming underneath. Throws. Flowers got it. 1st down Ravens at the 45. 1st down Ravens at the 45.
Not much fancy about this route. Just drive off and pitch. Come back to the ball. Nice play on Durant. And then Zay Flowers has always been good with catching the ball, making people miss in space. But a lot of these balls need to come out of Cooper Rush's hands quickly. Catch, throw. And I like when they're under center with Derrick Henry in the backfield.
Under center. Handoff. Henry. Not much there. 1, maybe 2. 1, maybe 2.
Thanks so much, Chad. Seattle hoping to bounce back from last week's loss to the Bucks. Down 3, Sam Darnold finding his favorite receiver, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Perfect pass, 61-yarder. Seattle in front, 10-6 over the Jags. Kev?
That's a good game. I think Seattle's pretty good. The 2 games they've lost have been down the wall.
Pittsburgh now up 9-0 in their game. Handoff Henry. He lost the yard. 3rd and 8, maybe 9. 3rd and 8, maybe 9. Did they fire him, Jared?
Blitzing off the open side, just tracking him down from behind. Just see the pressure from Lake, pressure from Dolak. And then Henry can feel those bodies coming. So he's got to keep out racing even though there's nothing there. Just a good run stopping blitz. Really trying to force Rush. Hey, you got to make these throws in tight windows.
Cooper Rush running for his life, throws it incomplete. Ravens are going to have to punt.
Yeah, no kind of redirection by the quarterback to protect that. You just got to know he's free, obviously, and deal with them. But that's sometimes where the quarterback's got to take control of the protection. They're already up there at the line of scrimmage. You probably think they're coming. You redirect the line to sort everyone to the left side to protect.
Here comes the punt. He gets it off clean. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Rams will get the ball out at the 20.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse. Bertha Flores. And there's a flag. Of course there is. Joey Bag of Donuts. What a great name. Good job calling the game and updates. I sub. Thank you. I love it. Joey Bag of Donuts is following my channel. Awesome channel name. 5:02 to go to the first half. Rams are getting the ball back again.
Still more special teams.
Thank you, Pumpkin Pass. I appreciate that.
This does in fact go against them. So it's got to be driving Coach McVay crazy.
Holding, receiving scene number 2.
1st and 10 from the 10 now. They'll lose 10 yards.
Will take over. I'll take a look at the penalty.
Yep, that's definitely holding.
Rams get it back though. 3-3 game.
Stupidio.
Still dealing.
Marvin Harrison just caught a pass in his game, whacked his head on the ground pretty hard. Real hard.
Works differently, and it's a once daily pill. When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid.
Rams will have the ball when we come back.
Helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief. Visible repair of the intestinal lining.
And lasting steroid-free remission.
Right now, not much going on. Most games are in that middle part of the field. So not seeing anything. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get to at least 725 before tonight's baseball game. We're doing the baseball game tonight. Toronto taking on Seattle. Right here on the channel.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save. Nobody likes a cracked windshield.
What was that?
Penn State coach is sitting at home just rolling in the money. That's what he's doing. That guy never got to work again in his life. It don't matter. He got $20 million or whatever guaranteed. He's set for life.
This is the new hookup from Pizza Hut. From Pizza Hut.
Got the better life now. You know, you can sit at home and just collect the money.
Enter Pepsi Set Hut at checkout to get a 2-liter Pepsi for $2.
2 pizzas, 5.
You knew that you knew that was coming. Especially after they lost to Northwestern.
Where legends are born. You have made history tonight. And just when you think you know the floor, it is an entirely new game. Then 99 to beat.
And there's tension out there.
Sink someone's.
All right, here we go. Coming back in.
All new 99 to beat after the floor. Wednesday on Fox.
Rams had a little mini bye here, but they look a little sleepwalking mode. Aaron Andrews, what's the vibe down there?
Well, the vibe is concerned, obviously, with Puka and Pua back there in the locker room. And I've seen this multiple times. Sean McVay coming over to the sideline, trying any way to get his offense going, trying to find his spark. You know,
All right, let's see what the offense can do here.
Got to get going here. You can feel it. It's tense. We're kind of waiting for word down.
First down and 10 from the 10.
Injury status is, but Tom, you know better up there in the booth. You gotta find a way to play here. You gotta find a way to score. Yeah.
Throw goes underneath. Devontae Adams, gain of about 4. 2nd and 6. He got popped immediately.
You're already missing Atwell, so Whittington steps up to number 2. This is when great coaching has to adapt on a play-by-play basis in the NFL. They still have the run game.
2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Handoff up the middle. Short run. 3rd and 3 coming up. 3rd and 3.
We mentioned Marlon Humphrey is playing. Well, they also get a low-heat Gilman, who we saw last week doing the Chargers game because he was a Charger. So Jim Harbaugh traded to his brother John, and Gilman helping out that banged-up secondary. He's a veteran, though, and basically playing in similar systems. As a matter of fact, he was a senior at Notre Dame when Kyle Hamilton was a freshman. And so they know each other well. While talking about Gilman, we have an injured Raven. Brett Irvin did not.
Brett Irvin, Raven down on the field.
They come out to check on him.
All right, he's going to walk off.
They bring in Gilman, so he gets here midweek, like, hey, you're playing. It's a familiar system, and I'm sure he knows what this defense is doing. Obviously, the brothers to do a lot of things the same.
Yeah, and there's something about experienced players coming in. They know how to play football. They know the coverages. They know the schemes. They may not know exactly the terminology, but you can get up to speed relatively quickly. It just settles the entire team down. Certainly in the secondary, knowing
Third and three.
We're not playing all these rookies. The communication is going to be better. At least we're going to be more on the same page.
Look at the throw. Stafford throws. Oh, he dropped it. He had him wide open for a first down. He dropped it. Wow. Hello, K. Wilby. Welcome in. Thank you for sharing. Wow. Yeah, I saw the Browns are down 9-0. Welcome in, or welcome back, Miss Monterey Molly. That should have been caught.
No, he's got to catch that. He's not even necessarily a diving catch.
Here's the punt. At the 30, 35, 40. Close to midfield. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. The Rams may have it. Ball is on the ground. Rams have it. The Ravens turn it over. They cough it up like yesterday's chicken bone. George S. Cook, welcome in. Wow. Rams got it at midfield. Yep. Football, helmet on the football, and that's it. It's out. Good gravy.
So many good things today on defense, stopping this high-powered offense. But then just to give the ball away like that, Reader with the hustle. And then those bodies just climbing on top. You necessarily know he's going to
First down and 10, Rams.
Wrestling for that ball, but terrific play.
Some discussion here with Alex Kemp and company.
Ineligible player downfield with a kicking team number 56. That's a 5-year penalty from the previous spot. Replay 4th down.
Oh, my God. They had an ineligible man downfield. They got a re-kick. The turnover is no good. Wow.
Instead of a turnover, we'll just do it all over again. Didn't get a player number.
Is that him or the center? The center can go down, right, Dean?
It's actually the right guard. It's got to be within a yard of the line of scrimmage until the ball was kicked. It looked like he was beyond it.
And see, good job. The penalty was out on that far side of the field.
Yep.
What an enormous break.
Don't see that call too often. But they got it right.
Wow. I don't know, Lean. Welcome in, Lean. Welcome back in, Lean Albert Cruz. There's the punt again. That's going to be a touchdown almost. Returned all the way back to the 30. That's a huge play.
The rookie from Colorado with a 38-yard return and gives this crowd and this team some juice.
More special teams woes again. Wester catches it right at the sideline. Good blocking, gets vertical into the defense. And Evans, the punter, has to come over there and force him out of bounds.
So 1st and 10 at the 30 right now. After all that for the Ravens. 30 of the Rams.
team's coach. He puts a lot of pride in his special teams unit. They knew there was going to be a big challenge in it. See if they can convert.
Handoff Henry. Short gain, maybe 4, maybe 5.
We're told from Aaron that Blake Corum is out. Puka Nacua is here on the sideline with his helmet on. So
Corum is out. Corum is out. Nacua is back on the sideline.
Aaron said that foot, so that would seem to be trending in a good direction. Meanwhile, Tom, I know it hasn't been pretty. Couldn't ask for a better start for the Ravens, right? Low scoring, ugly, kind of exactly how you said they had to win this game. On second down.
Handoff Henry. First down. Inside the 20.
Oh, yeah. Look at Coach Harbaugh, former Miami of Ohio defensive back. Oh, a little vertical.
Coach, that was nice.
That looked pretty good. Hey, actually, it wasn't him. I always thought it was you, Coach.
You know, we were just giving Coach credit. Yeah, be that.
First down and 10. First down and 10.
18 years to Coach Harbaugh.
Black force, black force.
Again.
Handoff again. Henry again. Gain of 5. Second down and 5. Down at the 14-yard line. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. We will take a look at all the games at halftime. All the games at halftime. Keeping my eye on them here as we go. Carolina driving again on the Cowboys.
Play your game.
Go, 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 go. He's in the club, I like his pose. Look at my feet, come kiss my toes. I move my waist like my so slow. I do too much, yeah.
I don't know what all this stuff is. Anybody here for the first time, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in.
Keep your chest lifted.
I'm so sick of seeing this pizza commercial.
We ran here. Try new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
The Chevy
Pizza.
SUV. It's your tour guide and your boxing ring. It's your dugout and your safety check.
It's like the Rams are about to kick a field goal in their game.
Your big time. And your makeout booth, too. It's more than an SUV.
And they do hit it.
It's your Equinox. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Interceptions show the power of seeing ahead. Exactly what it takes to your own health journey.
Looking rough for the Rams today.
The Dolphins need that.
Yeah, it's tough to see. I mean, they're not clicking again for whatever reason, right?
Are teaming up to intercept cancer. We're helping fans prioritize.
And the Ravens, who are struggling and missing people and everything, are fighting to stay in it in a very ugly 3-3 game. Ravens with a chance to at least put 3 on the board here.
1:58 to go in this first half. Ravens and Rams tied at 3. A few turnovers in this game.
Here we go.
Ravens, after what seemed like a turnover, but a flag overruled the fumble on the punt. And then a big
handoff. Derrick Henry tackled inside the 5 at the 4. It's going to be first and goal. Baltimore Ravens. First and goal Ravens. Hey, Grandpa Husband. How you doing, Bill?
They just wall the left side of the line of scrimmage. Derek's got an inside run and then just sees the empty glass. Outside of likely, Flowers gets a nice block there on the corner. Excuse me, on the safety curl.
First and goal from the 4.
Try to tackle him. No one wants that job. No. Coach, they cover me. They have me out here at corner to cover people, not tackle them.
Remember the beginning, Tom, remember the beginning of the game is saying, got to get the running game going? Well, Henry's got 89 yards in the first half. It's gotten going.
Yeah, he's loving that. And the thing about Derek, he's a volume back. The more he gets, the better it is for him. The more that train gets rolling, the more it's just deflating for that deep.
First and goal from the 4.
Coming downhill all day long.
They've got more running yards today than they have the last 2 games combined. This looks a little bit more like Baltimore we're used to seeing, even without Lamar Jackson. They go 3 tight ends here on a first and goal.
3 tight ends, first and goal. Handoff, Henry up the middle, down to the 1.
He gets past the line of scrimmage. Everybody goes, oh, here. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Los Angeles or a timeout called their final.
Timeout Rams. They're taking, stop the clock again.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Coming up on the Verizon halftime, the AFC South stealing the spotlight these days. We'll check in on the 4-1 Colts and Jaguars.
4-1 Colts and Jaguars.
To get to 4-1 after the early bye. Join me, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Tom Brady's favorite squirrel, Julian Edelman, here on the Verizon halftime.
I love that.
Sometimes my favorite, Julie, but not all the time. Sometimes, Kurt. Chill out.
Got to keep him at bay there.
Yeah. But listen, that last handoff that got down the 1 yard line, and a good stop by the.
Second and goal, second and goal. Wildcat, they don't get in. Third and goal coming up.
Andrews who came by on that motion to get it. But it's third and goal.
And definitely going.
Third and goal here.
You make the Rams use their final 2 timeouts by not getting in from the 2 yard line. Now, they don't have much time if they do get the ball back to move the ball in the field goal range. So if they are able to complete this with a touchdown here, obviously the ball's going to Derrick Henry. We already know that. If they complete this is exactly the way they want this to go.
Andrews.
Gonna do it again. I don't think he got it. Ball's loose.
Still no signal. The Rams come out with the ball. Actually, his verse has it all the way to the 40. More progress to stop.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
It's amazing. You know, we talk about this play, I feel like every week, but still feels like the Eagles are the only team that can do it.
Yeah, but they got this guy who I would probably want to just
give him the ball.
I would be who I'd want to give him the ball. And I love Mark Andrews, and it's just a hard thing. You don't practice that much, and the ball's not in his hands. Good defense by the Rams.
So I'm guessing number 67 has
eligible.
Wow. Ravens are going to go for it here.
Yeah, they ruled forward progress before the ball came loose, and it did look like he was short.
I'm going to throw this out here since it looks like we're in a trick play type of mode. And now the Ravens call their final timeout.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's thrown 4 touchdown passes in his career.
Oh.
Just, I mean, I didn't expect to see 2 Mark Andrews tush pushes, so why not?
Check the poly market.
That's crazy.
Would anything surprise you
today? No, it wouldn't. It's they've got a lot to lose. I'd say when they have nothing to lose, but they have not been playing great offensive. I think if you got a 250-pound back who's been the best back in the NFL in the last 10 years, my version of this, if I'm Todd Monken, is let me just give it to him and let him try to go over the top and see if they can stop him.
Carolina just kicked a field goal in their game.
If you can't gain a yard, you don't deserve to win. It's a half a yard. Turn around and give it to Derrick Henry with a full head of steam downhill and see if they can stop him.
They have 6 offensive linemen and 3 tight ends in the game. 4th and goal.
4th and goal. Henry hit the backfield. He didn't get in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The fans are going ballistic. Fans are going ballistic. Oh, my word.
Trying to run behind is, again, they missed Ricard. Just not enough physicality at that position. Voorhees doesn't do his job. And instead of even giving Derrick a chance to go over the top, gets knocked 2 yards in the backfield. And the Rams are very content.
They're going to take a knee.
3 tries from inside the one. The Ravens are denied, and that's where the half will end. Tied at 3. Not exactly a high-scoring affair, but that's where we are.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Take a look at these
Halftime. We got 12 minutes. We're going to check in on the other teams. We'll get some highlights here from the other games as we're sitting here. I'm at a loss.
Henry 3 game as the break. His first and the Rams were there. A low-scoring affair here in Baltimore. Now Kurt and the guys with the Verizon halftime show.
Wow.
Welcome to the Verizon Halftime, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Let's see what they say around the league.
Verizon halftime as we roll through some of the highlights from the early contest here in Week 6, starting in Baltimore.
All right, there's Ray Lewis on your right.
Patriots just scored again, by the way.
Tom Brady tackling Ray. There's the reverse. All right, let's get it going. Matthew Stafford to look for Puka Nacua in the end zone. He is shaken up on the play. Actually got up and walked off on his own, folks. And
he's been back out on the sideline, jumping up and down, so we'll see if he gets back in the second half.
They need
3-3 at the break.
There you go.
Welcome to the clubhouse. From Seattle at Jacksonville.
Herberto, welcome in.
Up in Seattle in the great Northwest, one of the most beautiful cities ever, Seattle. Darnold back in Jigba. There he is. What a beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. A lot of speed there. 61-yard touchdown.
61-yarder.
Over the Jacksonville Jaguars. During pregame warm-ups, Javarius Ward collides with a teammate. Ward is ruled out with a concussion. Is that not the craziest thing? You ever done that, Hal? You ever got knocked out pregame?
Yeah.
People probably would have knocked you out. Daniel Jones. Wow. Oh, going around the right end, 3-yard touchdown run, turning on all that speed, and then let's come back in the second quarter. Marvin Harrison Jr. would lead this game. Questionable return. Arizona 10, but the Colts 14 at the half. Chargers are at the Dolphins. Justin Herbert to Tagovailoa getting ready to go against one another, but it's Devon Chan on a 49.
Chain, however you want to say it. 49-yard run in that game.
Normally it's inside. This guy's got a lot of speed. 10-9. Miami on top of the Chargers. Taysom Hill in at quarterback. Takes it, runs right, keeps running. 1-yard touchdown. Got a good ball game. New England 14.
16-14 in that game in New England.
And early this morning,
Or 2016, they just scored.
Bo Nix there. Finds Nate Atkins touchdown.
Brownies are driving, though, in their game. Brownies are driving against Steelers.
13-11, but on 4th and 8, Jets looking to get in field goal range.
I saw him walk into the locker room. I don't know what his status is.
Well, the Steelers defense doing their thing. They lead Cleveland 9-0, just approaching half.
I haven't said anything whether he's out or not.
Cowboys, Michael, up 17-13 at the break.
Yeah, and to the Cowboys, you see CeeDee Lamb is out. You're going, okay, who's going to step up? And it's been George Pickens the whole way. I mean, he's had an incredible game so far. And here he is, just off to a very fast start. Just strong, 12-yard out route right there for the first down. And here, just crosser, goes up.
Love Pickett. I got him in 2 of my leagues.
Edwin Moses, look him up, because that's what it looks like right there. Edwin Moses doing a little hurdle. And then here.
Oh, Brown's got on the board over there before halftime, so there you go.
But you can see, I don't know if it's that 1-year contract or not, but he's fighting for every yard that he can get. And for Dak Prescott, after that Week 3 embarrassment in Chicago, he had 9 TD passes, 0 interceptions in the last 10 quarters.
And he's got the lead right now. Howie again, a lot of other people are watching 3-3 right now.
3-3. It's like a baseball game.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse, Russell. Thank you for subbing it up. We appreciate anybody who wants to follow the channel, wants to come back with us and hang out. Thank you.
Again, another throw. Adams dropped on that one. That's Adams' fault. He missed him in the end zone, too, on a great route, a post route. He's off for whatever reason, whether it's the wind or the travel or what. They're out of sync.
Too hard for the wind to have an impact.
They're out of sync.
Little get up and go game, 10 o'clock a.m.
Yeah.
They also missed a PAT or like a short field goal
Just 6-yard field goal. They've struggled with special teams all year long. Reminder: the game one of the American
Baseball game, they're doing BP. I gotta have the roof shut up there in Toronto tonight.
Toronto Blue Jays fight to get to the World Series. Verizon player they have good news. Puka Nakua maybe trying to go the second.
Neil Murphy, welcome in. Go Chargers.
The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Tonight on Fox. Seattle's 15th inning walk-off sent them to the ALCS. Now they take on Fred Jr. and the Blue Jays.
It's going to be an interesting game tonight. That's for sure.
Tonight after football on Fox.
Interesting game.
It's Ford Truck Month, and it's the best time to get a great deal on a new Ford truck.
6 minutes left in halftime. 6 minutes.
Employs more hourly workers who help make Ford F-Series the best-selling truck in America for 48 years straight. It's Ford Truck Month. Get great deals on a big selection of Ford trucks. And that's
6 minutes.
now get F-150 with 2.9 financing for 60 months plus $3,000 cash back, or lease one for $380 a month.
He has an open lane and makes his move. He might. He could. He did reach for his M&T Bank Ravens debit card. Oh, what a play! A completion. Touchdown.
You say flowers on your card?
Good eye.
Get your M&T Ravens debit card and make every tap feel like a touchdown. Score yours at mtv.com/Ravens.
It never gets old.
Change.
Oh, boy. Numbers are ugly today all the way around. But the bots keep coming. They're relentless. Bots are relentless.
Price guarantee on our internet. So no matter how your other costs change, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi. With our
No, Jimmy is not. No interceptions yet.
price that stays exactly the same.
Grandpa's got his red lights. So he's giving a thumbs up.
You gesture, the world responds. Any car that doesn't offer that sense of control is a car that stops short of amazing.
Get special offers on select Lexus NX models.
Fox 45 News, the voice of the people.
Matthew Stafford in the offense yet to get going for the Rams. Derrick Henry has got going for the Ravens, but touchdowns hard to come by today. 3-3 Ravens Rams at the break. Third quarter comes your way now.
Fox Tuesday is the night for uncovering mysteries and memories.
8 years, just gone.
You have no idea what you're up against. You're having memories.
An all-new murder in a small town, followed by an all-new doc this Tuesday on Fox.
Someone's $1 million dream comes down to one last shot.
What happened? Everyone got done at the same time.
99 to beat, all new Wednesday after the floor on Fox.
Fox Monday, Fox Monday. I think you mean Jane. Yeah, Laura. She's hosting a show where you get to tune out a lot. Make it think.
I can name that tune in one note.
What?
That's how you do it.
She's hosting a show where celebrity is the weakest link.
Oh, Lord.
People who suck at this game.
Russell T. Samuel, again, we thank you for subbing it up. Carrie Allen, hello. Yeah, well, they're still got a lot of injuries. I'm not expecting them to win this game. I went into this expecting we were going to lose both weeks and then go to our bye and then come back out of it and see what they can pull out of the season. That was kind of my thought process on it.
They are pillars of their community. They do not wait for the call.
We'll see. We'll see what happens in the second half. Rams are getting the ball to start the second half, and they definitely have momentum right now after that stop.
Plenty of action on the gridiron today, but the excitement doesn't stop there. I'm ready to take on 11,000 horsepower at speeds over 300 miles per hour. Better buckle up. Texas Ball Nationals after the State Farm postgame show.
For years and years, she was the most famous person in the world. She literally is the modern day everything. She's just the blueprint.
I don't think I'm reckless, but I am fearless.
There might be a chill in the air.
We'll find out about that in about 2 minutes, Cody. When they come back out, we'll see if he's on the field. It's the only thing I can tell you.
Offer an outstanding new and pre-owned Lexus selection, including the Lexus ES.
We will let you know as soon as we see, buddy.
Take advantage of 3.49% financing, special lease deals, and warm your heart pricing. Now at your Baltimore area Lexus dealers, Len Stoller Lexus in Owings Mills and Lexus of Towson.
Anyone who uses drugs, even occasionally, is at risk of an overdose. Fentanyl and other substances are being mixed into street drugs in Maryland, and you may not even know it. Fentanyl is an opioid 50 times stronger than heroin. Just a small amount can be fatal. And many of the other substances may not be intended for humans.
Jalen, welcome in.
To learn more, visit stopoverdose.maryland.gov or call or text 988.
Hey, your voice is amazing. Let him hear it.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more,
Give me a word, give me a sign. Show me where to look, tell me what will I find.
you're unstoppable.
I'm just getting started.
Well, I'm here to help.
At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. At Heritage, we know that having a little one makes every drive
25 seconds, so we're coming up on the final commercials here.
Turns can tilt you. Stops can give you pause. Through our Mile One Cares car seat community program, we're providing free car seats to those who need them most. Because every baby deserves it.
Steve Browning, welcome in.
Every parent deserves peace of mind. Heritage, keeping Baltimore babies safe, one car seat at a time.
I mean, it's hard to say. You should be able to get a half yard, Steve. I mean, that's the whole thing. You should be able to get a half yard. If you got one of the best running backs in history in King Henry, running as your power play, you should be able to get a half yard. That was a poor play call. They pulled out a guard and tried to do that. Just run Henry straight up the middle. Let him run full force and dive over the middle and see what he gets. I mean, I didn't like the play call. I thought it was stupid. It is what it is, though, right? We're sitting where we're sitting.
The Los Angeles Rams here to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Jenkins says, that's my ball. He was tough as anyone in the league. Knuckles up and somehow gets through. Tied at 3.
All right, here we go. They just showed the lowlights from the first half.
Look at this feistiness as they work their way into the end zone. That was, epic halftime entertainment. Maybe more yards than the actual game so far, Tom Brady. It's 3-3 at the break. Let's start with the Rams. They've got the number 2 offense in the league, and they have just over 100 yards today. What's going on there?
Well, I do think some weather is playing a factor today. It's really precision.
Ravens getting ready to kick here. Ravens ready to kick.
Some of these throws are just outreached arms of these guys, missing by 6 inches, 12 inches. That's a lot when it comes out here. These balls just are normally catch tough upfield. We haven't seen much of that today from Stafford.
Yeah, they'll get the ball first after deferring in the first half, so they'll have an opportunity to try and get back.
I don't have just one. I have way too many to just say one. Just in all honesty, Pumpkin. All depends on what type of mood I'm in, They're going to have to get somebody to come out and hold the football.
Special teams advantage all day for the Ravens has been huge. And then just some of that poor execution by the Rams offense has kept this thing low scoring. Is that what I need? You see how much wind is with the way that the referee's pants are blown right there. Says an awful lot.
Boom, there's your kick. At the 20. 25. Tackled at the 29. Welcome to the clubhouse, Lenroy Williams. All right, a lot of games getting into the second half besides ours as well.
He was just over on the bench moments ago, kind of tying up his cleat, but he's given a thumbs up because he's good. Blake Corum also, guys, as I'm literally looking over to the sideline, he's back out from that ankle injury. Sean McVay saying the defense gave us a big boost there to end the half. We just need our offense.
From the 23, he's going to throw Stafford. Big catch. Devontae Adams out to the 45. Out to the 45.
He's a great in-cut runner. Watch him drive his arms.
That's it. If Adams gets hot, look out.
Stafford delivered perfectly on time, and he's right back on the ball.
No cooking the Kool-Aid.
Going to throw again. Got his tight end. Going to dump it off. Cross the middle. Cross midfield into Ravens territory.
Let's go downstairs to Tom.
Well, Gibby, not surprisingly, John Harbaugh started with the way the half ended. He said it's simple. We have to be able to get a yard. And we didn't.
Second down and about 3.
So defensively, really happy with their ability to hold this explosive Rams offense to 3 points. The wind as strong as it's been.
He's going to run. Stafford running for his life. He's got the first down. Throws incomplete. He had the first down if he wanted to run it, and he threw it incomplete.
Certainly it depends. When you're going into the wind, sometimes it can actually be easier throwing it on some of those downfield balls because the wind can kind of pull the ball up and then drop it down in the receiver's hands. The challenge sometimes when you're going down.
Third down and 3. Third down and 3.
The ball never turns over and it just carries so far past the receiver he can never catch up. So
Changing the play at the line. Changing the play at the line.
Definitely haven't seen accuracy we've seen all season.
Wide receiver screen. First down to the 40-yard line of the wide receiver screen. There's enough bodies out there to keep things a little bit messed up. First down, Rams. I knew they were going to come out with an attitude after that stop.
I love the command that Stafford has. He's looking right. Sees his mismatch.
Panthers just scored against the Cowboys. Rico Dowdle scored. If you got him. Shotgun, Stafford going to throw. Underneath, caught. Williams on the catch. Second down and 3. They're coming up with tempo. Dalton Dempsey, welcome in. He's on the sidelines. He's not in the game yet. He's on the sidelines, Punkin. Not in the game. Second down and 3. Rolls out to his left. Dumps it underneath. Got his tight end, maybe a yard. 3rd and 2. Third down and 2 coming up.
The other thing that tempo does is it forces the D coordinator to rush his calls in as well. So it's a little unsettling for a defensive coordinator when they are there.
Anthony Butcher says, "Go Rams."
Throws his game off a little bit.
Third down and 3. Third down and 3.
Very good job in his second year. Love the way they come out and get so physical today.
Pass going on a wheel route. Looking for a flag. No flag. 4th down. Incomplete. That's a long field goal from there in the weather. They're on the Baltimore 33.
Definitely got grabbed. Just this little rub route. He goes inside. He's using off that pick. And out and up. And yeah, that's enough. When you grab that hit, Brett Gilman. A little bit of 2 yards in the air.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. Empty backfield. Empty backfield. Stafford to throw. Nobody open. Down the field he goes. Caught at the 3-yard line, and there's a flag down as well. Oh, my God.
It's going to be 1st and goal.
Wow,
First and goal, Bob. It's going to be a first down because there's a flag on Baltimore.
Defense number 32. Penalties decline. The result of the play is a 1st down.
The left butt cheek on the ground.
The left butt cheek on the ground first is going to be 1st and goal. Butt cheek on the ground. One butt cheek equals two knees.
You're not going to get home. Never seen it. I've had one too many.
Unbelievable.
60-yard bomb against the Buffalo Bills in 2000. It was the only time I saw a two-man rush.
First and goal from a 3. Here we go.
Great job by Stafford.
Los Angeles going to run it straight up the middle like the Ravens should have. Touchdown, Rams. Unreal.
Difficult as that catch was on 4th down.
He wasn't even touched going up the middle.
Run just left side, and he cuts back. Really great block by Allen, his tight end.
Wasn't even touched.
Kicking out the defender.
Extra point is good. 10-3.
Extra point is up and good from Cardi. 4th down and 3. They left to go. And Stafford hits Kyra Williams on a 30-yard beauty.
Life in the fast lane.
Touchdown by Kyra himself, and it's 10-3. Rams have the first lead.
Oh, looks like you're backing up a bit here. Okay, Luann?
Come on, get back in here. Timeout.
Young homeowners love to get involved with everything.
Luann going once.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming a parent.
Mm.
When you bundle with us. Sorry.
Luann got the new iPhone 17 Pro, and Verizon picked up the tab on the best 5G network, man.
No way. Get the new iPhone 17 Pro and the new iPad and Apple One. All on us.
I mean, where else would I get, right?
New England.
Problem isn't your machine. It's likely your detergent. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods dissolve completely and have gone, breaking down up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum Plus.
The new monster menu is now at Burger King.
What is...
Really?
Frankly, fun for all families. Sink your teeth into the new monster menu at Burger King. You rule.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels and book on Capital One Travel. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
The job search. It's so impersonal. Sometimes all you feel like is a walking resume. And the job search.
All right, make sure I'm missing. Mike Skellington, hello, welcome in. Thank you for coming in, my friend.
Your personal career.
Ravens getting ready to get the ball back here.
Jobs tailored to you. And help you get seen for all your skills. Well, the future of job searching has arrived. Try it at Indeed.com/career scout.
You don't make history in your comfort zone.
The pressure is on. Now it's album time.
You don't become a legend.
What do you think of this?
I don't know, because I don't feel it yet. Sometimes you have to be stretched. Always. Lady London.
Tuesday, TV's can't miss mysteries all
Where's the stop?
You didn't set out to kill it. Things got out of control.
Murder in a Small Town, Tuesday at 8 on Fox.
Today's new on.
Ravens getting the ball back here.
The future of job searching has arrived.
Welcome back. M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore. Windy day, but no rain, and we had a game bereft of touchdowns until that point, and that was not easy. 4th and 3. The rare drop 9, and somehow the Raiders still went over the top of the defense. 30 yards. Kyra Williams, who then walks in and touchdown. Had to feel so good. He had the fumble that essentially could have won the game inside the 5. Last Thursday night, a little rejection there was big time for Kyra Williams.
All right, here comes the return. Another bit. Oh, what a tackle!
I mean, he was way up there.
He lifted the guy up over his head and flipped him and dropped him on his head.
Where's Jimmy Superfly Snuka when you need him? There he is. Kitchens comes in, and Wallace over the top rope. Boom! The backbreaker.
Well, that was something. Just needed like the atomic leg drop after that to finish him off.
Seattle just scored in that game.
After the first touchdown of the game.
First down and 10, Ravens with the ball. Play action, go to throw, cross the middle, caught. Andrews, penalty flags everywhere. I don't know what the penalty flags are. Too many penalties, Ali. That's what, or too many penalties. Too many players injured. Ali Muhammad, that's what.
And he's such a big body. When you go on Williams, he's 175-pound corner. Naturally, just inertia is going to back them off.
Yeah.
If he gets in his way, you've got to make some attempt to avoid, I guess, is the rule. The right team and right rule interpretation.
You're right, but I think what you want to see there is some extension of the arm. I just didn't see it. That's not enough.
He's got a break. Verifies a 16-yard gain.
Shotgun going to throw on 1st and 20 underneath the Flowers. Fumble, ball on the ground again. Rams got it. Rams got the fumble. Flowers fumbled it. Rams had the ball on the 21. Wow.
Zay's trying to make a lot of people miss. But when they see these little guys running across the field, Landman, it's just a shark smelling blood. They are going for those.
Chargers just scored in their game.
They see any of that lever available. He sees just a perfect little peanut punch to knock the ball off on. Unless their shoulder pads are down trying to protect it, it takes so much pressure to knock the ball off those receivers. Frustrating for Zay, frustrating for this Ravens offense.
Leaks, what's up? No, well, he's back in. He's back in just now. Puka is back in. Play action. Going to throw to the tight end. Inside the 10, down to the 8. 1st and goal. Washington on the catch. Welcome in, Leaks. Leaks. Zeke here. What's up? Hope I got it right. Welcome in, Leaks.
When you run east and west, sideline to sideline, you're not really gaining any ground on the defense, and they're just hunting that ball out. What good coaches will teach you, and certainly experienced linebackers are always looking for that ball. So,
throw it to the end zone. Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. Wow.
Rushing points off turnovers for the Ravens defense. And then one play, an easy touchdown to Higbee. Nice misdirection, wide open, fakes the hammy, gives the stanky leg. They're back doing what they want to do.
Guys got to be careful. You know,
Extra points, good. Monkey nuts, yep. Stadium is already starting to empty out.
The Rams score the first touchdown of the game. They get a turnover and they score another one. All of a sudden, it's 17-3 LA.
Wow. Wow.
I got some troubles, but they won't last. And pretty soon all my troubles will pass. 'Cause I'm a shoo. Sugar town. If I had $1 million or 10, I'd give it to you for then. You go away and let me spend.
Gemini, which of these would be a little less expected?
Check out the alleys. They'd go great with the hydrangeas below.
Will those last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until Saturday if they're kept in water.
Oh. Look at these 4 o'clock games. What are the 4 o'clock games today? Raiders and Titans. Tampa Bay and San Fran. Green Bay and Cincinnati.
How about no wheels? Race you with the world watching. This guy watching, racing to the
Cowboys are losing by a couple right now. It is
any terrain, anytime.
20-17 right now. Twenty to 17. I don't know how much. I think Green Bay wins, but I don't know by how much over Cincinnati today. I don't know that Joe Flacco is going to be a savior there.
Well, we had no touchdowns in the first half at all, and all of a sudden the Rams scored 2 in blink of an eye.
Yeah, I know, Tamia. Tough one, right? Touchback, touchback, touchback.
Take a look at today's next gen stats powered by AWS. Look at the run game for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, outside the last minute and 32, the Ravens actually done a lot of good things. Look at all the purple bodies across that yellow line of scrimmage. It just shows you that they're displacing the blockers of the Rams, just moving them off the ball, giving the ball to Henry, giving them a chance to get those big legs churning. That's the positives we saw in the first half in this run game that we have not seen from them in the last 4 games.
Yeah, they're favored by 14.
You can't become too one-dimensional.
First down and 10. First down and 10.
Favor, they still got to stay on track with Henry and try to just put one drive together.
Play action. Look at the throw. Down the field. Incomplete. Looking for Flowers. Got knocked down.
Showing you the run game there. Well, now it's a little different story, right? I mean, there's obviously loads of time left, but the pass game has been inept for Baltimore, and you're down 14.
Yeah, he's 7 of 14 for 45 yards in the pass game. It's a challenge, and he's decent to rush has been. It's just how quickly do we determine that we are
second down and 10. Second and 10.
on every down and make it a 2-minute game.
We'll see, Tiger. I'm looking forward to that game. Henry on a short run. Welcome in, Tiger. We'll be broadcasting that game. Can't wait.
They'll have Lamar Jackson back in 2 weeks. They have the bye next week, so it's an extra week to heal, and so they will have him back. The bad news is they can ill afford to be 1-5. They're 1-4 right now, ties to the worst start in the John Harbaugh era, which is 18 years. They've never been 1-5, and no matter how good you are, and this is a good roster, that's a lot to overcome.
They've been through a bit of murder's row at quarterbacks. The quarterbacks they're facing won't be as tough.
Third and 6. Third and 6.
Still a lot of football. See if they can show some resilience here. Third down.
Rush gets it off. Fourth down, though. Fourth down and 2 coming up.
An interception, a fumble recovery, and that stop. And thinking about going for it here. Looks like they are. 4th and 1. You like this?
It's a little desperate.
They're going for it on 4th and 1.
Down 14. Every possession matters.
He did get the Rams twice.
Coming up to the line. They got a flag down. Oh, my God. Did they just draw them off? Wow. They got the first down again without even having to do anything.
You just calling that out.
Neutral zone infraction. First down, Ravens.
Maybe they just keep harking.
No returner. No. Can't let him off the hook on your own. Got him backed up on the 29-yard line and let him off the hook. Let him off the hook.
Wow. Ravens will take it. Derrick Henry's got 94 yards on the ground.
Henry with another nice run. He's got some yards today.
Explosive duo Bryce Underwood and Justice Haynes lead Michigan against Washington. The Big Cows all starts at 10 a.m. Eastern with big noon kickoff.
Hello, Cinder. Welcome in. You're watching the Pats and the Saints. Okay. Join us later on tonight for baseball if you'd like.
Very excited. Tom Brady not as excited.
Only one game that matters.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is that game tonight, Tiger. Short throw underneath.
Nice day being all over the place. Nate Landman, who they got from the Falcons, his 4th year in the league. He's got a great story. Actually was born in Zimbabwe. His father was a player for the Zimbabwe national.
Third down and 1. Third down and 1.
California when he was a young kid. He's found a home here in this Rams defense, getting the most reps he's ever got.
Chargers just scored a touchdown. Third and 1. Henry, first down across midfield.
Yeah, I like that. Just downhill. Mitchell Payne's got to make those blocks. Something he didn't do in the first half. Voorhees made his block. It's just simple execution. If we make our blocks, we stay on them, we fit these defenders head up, we're going to give Derek a chance to get going. And again, this is a good job taking advantage of that offside. Now they're in the Rams.
First down and 10. 6:44 in the third.
Good plays against a physical defense.
3 tight ends here.
Play action. Underneath Henry. Down to the 42. 2nd and 2 coming up. 2nd and 2.
Nice job staying on track there for Cooper Rush. They were actually trying to take a shot down the field. A lot of teams do that when they cross the 50. They call it a plus 50 shot. And they try to get it all in one.
Steelers just scored a touchdown.
Rams did a good job of sinking. Rush checkmate once. Just checked it down to Derek. Good football. Haven't said that much today.
Handoff Hill, short run down to the 40.
Short, so he got a yard and a half. He needed 2. Be a 3rd down and less than 1. That's interesting. Look at the Ravens, and you go back to week 1, right? They allowed the Bills to score 16 unanswered points in the last 4 minutes of the game. A game they obviously should have won. Give credit to Josh Allen and company. But even when Lamar Jackson was healthy, the offense was humming, but they just never really.
Third down and 1. 3rd and 1.
A lot of.
Touch push here. It didn't work in the first half twice. I'm not sure it worked here, but see it. I think he's got it, and he does. They signal first down. Mark Andrews getting some run as the quarterback on the push plays.
Well, good. Stayed on track. New set of downs.
5:10 and counting on the clock for the Ravens.
They're on the sideline. Doing a really good job.
First down and 10.
Down 14. Now they got to convert. It's an opportunity right here.
10 play of the drive.
Rush throws incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Threw that ball practically out of bounds.
Just clean pocket, no one in front of them. And Flowers is called a bench route. You stem it up, you stem it out. Little contact with Williams at the top of the route, but not even close. Good protection. Quarterback is a D- throw. You got to hit that 95% of the time.
Handoff Henry up the middle, short gain. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and about 7.
You know, his last name it's pronounced Landman, but he says he likes it when he makes a big play. It's Landman. You know, it sounds bigger.
Yeah, it does. I love that.
So smash on that play, Landman. Oh, by the way, got 15 tackles today and a forced fumble.
I'm calling him a landman. When you have 15 tackles, you are a landman for the rest of your life.
Sure, he loves it.
Come on, landman.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Looks to his right, rolls to his right. Almost sacked, throws, caught. Andrews, first down. Something positive for the Ravens right there.
Going on there. There's no reason to escape. I have no idea why he's running out of the pocket to the right. In the fact, you just cut off the entire field, and lucky Verse doesn't make a play. Gets away with one there. You can just tell. Just not super comfortable in the pocket. When you get clean pockets and you're running from those, well, there's a sense of unsettling.
Flowers on the end of Flowers on a handoff and a fumble. Rams are going to have it. Rams got it. Good Lord.
Dave Flowers had never fumbled in his life, and he's fumbled twice in this half.
Yeah, just bad football right there. And just frustrating sitting on Harbaugh's face and Coach Monken's face. That is a very high percentage handoff. Low risk, high reward, and ends up being high risk with no reward. Miss the exchange. And then just sent
Ball's on the ground. Seattle ball. Rams ball.
An unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, get itch relief fast and skin clearance that lasts quick. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take.
Frustrating, but I knew it was going to be rough. I expected it.
Ask about Nemluvio today.
17-3. 3:21 in the third when we come back.
Everything is so stylish. New Renault's nice, right?
Now, do you actually use these?
Those and these.
Hey, the Chargers are all over the Dolphins right now. Chargers all over the Dolphins.
My dream kitchen.
Cowboys trying to come back in their game, too.
You know I hate doing dishes.
Yes, me too. Speaking of which, Dad, you want to set this on the table?
Stooges Tattoo, welcome in.
And your mom's at a price you didn't dream possible. IKEA, dream the possibilities.
Cowboys with a big play to Pickens, I'm sorry. A touchdown throw to Pickens. Cowboys just went up. Pickens is having a big day.
One time I filed a claim in under 2 minutes on the Geico app. Little to the right, G. Yeah. If they can work wonders that fast, why can't I? Voila.
Pickens, have yourself a day.
Show up.
What was that?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico. Tonight on Fox.
Wonder what his numbers are. They have to be half decent. He's been getting a bunch of throws. Got to be close to 100 yards by now.
Now they take on Flat Junior and the Blue Jays.
The Rams had a bad game last week, Manuel, but they've been pretty good this year. I mean, they're 3-2. You know.
Sponsored by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico. And by Nemluvio. Find out if Nemluvio is the right treatment for you.
Yeah, he's having a monster game.
The defense has been struggling lately.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Rams. Look at his throw. Underneath, caught. Higbee out to the 39, 38-yard line.
Pretty easy. You see Zay Flowers' eyes here on 57. Hamilton, he's looking more at him and trying to field the exchange, and the ball never gets secured. I think Hamilton just spooked him a little bit. And when that happens, just lose focus on the thing that's most important, which is ball security. And you see in Zay's face, he knows.
Williams will start at the middle. Good run.
Big run up the middle across midfield. It might be too late, Todd. It may be. Never know, you know? You just never know.
Coming into today, over 1,500. He's never led the league in passing for a full year. Look at his passer rating on deep balls and under pressure.
I mean, they'd have to practically win out the whole season. And ask for some luck, have some luck along the way with somebody else. Handoff, off tackle, short gain.
Look, Tom, he may have 28,000 yards to go to get to you, but most are far away from you. But his career has been incredible, and he might be getting better.
Yeah, it's just incredible his performance this season. It's certainly my kind of offense that I've been in, is the most detailed and accurate pass game in the NFL.
Cardinals are about to score.
And he has, again, the autonomy to get in on plays. And his relationship with McVay is what Breeze had with Peyton, what I had with Josh McDaniels. We're both in control out there. We work together and you make it happen on every play.
Handoff, short run. 3rd down and 4 coming up. 3rd and 4.
You only can hope to get to a lot of the times. In your 17th year, it all comes together so well mentally that when you become a player, there's a part where you're executing a coach's plays, and there's another part where you become a coach on the field. And you become an extension of the coaching staff. And that's the magical place that McVay and Stafford are in.
3rd and 4. Stafford going down the field. They're going to get pass interference. Adams is going to get it. It's going to be 1st down at like the 14-yard line. Yeah, Wiggins was all over him.
It's a little underthrown. Wiggins goes through Devontae. Devontae does a great job of making sure he hugs back. Gets the call. I'm a little bit underthrowing the ball. And again, this wind is playing a factor on those throws. So it is good that you just kind of try to drop it on top of Adams' helmet. And you don't try to make a perfect throw. You know that if the DB's got his back to the ball, a lot of times he is going to play through the receiver and you're going to get the ball.
Changing the play at the line. Changing the play at the line. Handoff, off tackle. Williams. Flags down everywhere. Flags everywhere. What's up, Billy Bob? Welcome in. Thanks for joining today.
Offense number 88. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Whittington on Humphrey. Thinks the ball's going inside of him. So when Cora.
Yeah, it's definitely holding.
Williams bounces to the outside. Just kind of exposes the hold. There's Puka. Hoping he gets back out there, but they're not. In any hurry up 14 here at the end of the 3rd quarter, try to get him back out there if he's not feeling 100%.
Yeah, he was out for a few plays, but you almost wonder now. It feels like they're in control. That maybe with the
Under a minute here in the 3rd. Under a minute here in the 3rd. Handoff, off tackle Williams. There he goes. Boom. Or is that Corum? That's Corum back in the game. Corum obviously not as hurt.
We just talked so much about Madness passing. The offense to me is so much involved in starting the running game too. It sets up everything in the offense. Kyron Williams bouncing back from that fumble last week. It's such an efficient run game. Meaning they're always going forward. No basic movements. Always gaining yards. Always following.
2nd and 11. Changing the play at the line again. Oh, he's got him off sides. He drew him off. That's a free 5 yards. A lot of that is happening today. Both sides of the ball.
see what Alice Kemp and company says.
End of the 3rd after the penalty.
Defense number 53.
2nd, we got 2nd down and 6 coming.
Whenever the shot clock is different than the play clock, the shot clock and the game clock are different.
And what's the end of the 3rd regardless?
We got no play. I would do that a lot. I never got anybody. I tried.
Guys, we've had 4 of them here today. And that will take us to the end of this.
We're going to the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6 when we return. Hope you guys are having a great day out there today. Don't forget baseball on the channel tonight. Baseball on the channel tonight.
To help protect your privacy store and to give your business a real street address store. So while you're juggling everything else like the boss you are, we're the extra pair of hands store. You can count on us as the shredding and mailboxing, anything and everything to keep you going store. Visit the upsstore.com/save and get 3 months of free mailbox services today.
For years and years, she was the most famous person in the world. She literally.
Hope you guys are having a real good one out there. Tough days today for me. But we knew it was going to happen. I called it before the game started.
I'm not in. Sorry, guys. I'm not in. I'm not Jack.
I'm not going to be Jack. Just one more. One more before you go. One more.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that stops short of amazing.
Get special offers on select Lexus RX models.
Can I use my quarter when you're done?
Nothing really going on the Red Zone network right now.
Play Ravens scratch offs and you could win up to $200,000 instantly, or other great Ravens prizes. How can we call more for you today?
Thank you, Mike.
Please, we got a date with the zoo.
No worries. You'll be in and out with a powerful, quick, quality oil change.
Oh, car more. Now I get it.
Jiffy Lube.
Man, these bots are just keep coming and coming and coming.
Capability inside and out. How it should be. The Hyundai Santa. Get 1.99% APR or up to $4,500 bonus cash on the Santa Fe or lease for $2.99 a month. Visit your local.
Chargers are taking it to the Dolphins. They're up 10. They got the ball back again.
Came to life in that third quarter, right? I mean, there were no touchdowns in this game. They scored 2 in a matter of a minute and a half, thanks to a couple key turnovers. And that's been a big deal. Ravens have turned it over 3 times. It's going to turn another one into a score.
Second down and 6. Second and 6. Stafford will run for a couple yards himself.
The way everything's been tough for Baltimore, they could really put the hammer down in a game without Lamar Jackson playing.
Nola Green, welcome in. Need Adams to score, huh? Third down and 3. They can get a first down inside the 3. Under center. They're going to hand off with a tight end on the end around, and that didn't go anywhere. They're going to be kicking a field goal. The Jags were driving, Pumpkin. I don't know what happened with that. Looks like they still are. They're just not showing them right now. They're going to go. Wow. They're going for it. 4th and 3, and they're going. Nakua back on the field. That I'm surprised about. Under center situation. Under center. Shotgun. Going to throw. He's going to get sacked. The Ravens are going to hold. Ravens are going to hold right there. They'll have the ball at the 11. Chargers kick a field goal. They're up 26-13. Come back.
In 1941, Jeep wrote the book on four-wheel drive. Years later, the Jeep brand is still influenced. Some create trends. We create our own trail.
All right, there it's coming back.
We smile for real. Call it a comeback. Jeep, there's only.
Don't call it a comeback, they say.
In the fall event, purchase and get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Hurry, this great offer ends November 3rd.
Hi, I got some work done with another surgeon. If I give you the bill, can you give me a better deal?
That's another dope commercial. Oh, long day for me. 5 streams today. 5 streams today.
Read my lips. You're not as cool as Verizon.
Guess not.
Hey, my eyes are up here.
Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to Verizon for a better deal.
This turtlenecks.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Todd. You go up 20-3. You're up 3 scores.
Then it's straight to condition. How I show up here is how I show up on game days.
The Carolina Panthers are about to score again. Wow. They're taking it to Dallas in a close game.
Gotta keep my energy right. Grab a Celsius.
Very, very interesting. Jumping Jack Flash. Got to talk over the, yes. Oh, you got to talk over it a little bit or else you get in trouble with them copyrights. Great song by the Stones. Dun, 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 dun. Talk over it. Mariners Blue Jays tonight. Can't wait.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Jeep. There's only one.
So the Ravens make a big stop on fourth down. They get to Matthew Stafford. They get it back down 2 touchdowns, and they change quarterbacks.
Tyler Huntley coming in as quarterback.
Well, he's been a backup here for years. Started this year in Cleveland, that was released, and they brought him back. He's been on practice.
He was over in Cleveland for a while. Now they brought him back. Henry with a big run, 10, 11 yards. Pumpkin Bus, thanks for the streams. Thank you, Pumpkin, for this $1.99. Holler, holler. Appreciate you. Colts have it first and goal again.
I don't understand why they didn't just make it a 3-score game. It would have essentially ended it here in the fourth quarter. But one long Derrick Henry run from being a 1-score game at this point.
See if I can give him a start. By handing off to Henry, who's had a big day. He's up over 120 yards now. Hey, tonight the ALCS begins on Fox.
They're promoting the ALCS again. They're really hitting it hard tonight. Hit that sub. Join us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Junior, the Blue Jays, game 1 of the ALCS later tonight on Fox. Can't wait. Mariners have never been to the World Series. Thorne was going nuts at our dinner last night. He is losing his mind.
Colts touchdown. They tied it up with the extra point. Josh Downs on the touchdown for the Colts. They are playing really good this year. Huntley takes off running. First down, Ravens.
Just calls a quarterback draw, empties the backfield, and right from the start, okay, we're just going to take this. And Huntley certainly can't run or play like Lamar, but it's more of a similar offense than they have been.
Panthers also just scored against the Cowboys. They're up now. McMillan on the catch over there, or the touch. Yes, friends, for my 8 o'clock game is baseball. Flowers on the short catch.
They were talking about Huntley with Todd Monken. He said, what's your feel with him in the run game? He's like, look, nobody's like Lamar. He's like, but he can run, and he can get you out of stuff. And, protection issues, he can get you out of it and maybe give you a little bit of a spark. It's only a few plays, but he's giving them a little something here.
Yeah, a little spark here in the fourth quarter. They needed down 14 with a minute to play. Any yard of production they can get.
Justice Hill goes nowhere.
Hill goes nowhere. Jacksonville just scored. Tim Patrick on the catch over that one.
You get it to a manageable second down, you hand it off, and now you're not.
Third down here. Third down and 6. Third down and 6.
Defensive line of the Rams. Again, I think it's hard for a backup quarterback to sit on the sideline for 3 quarters, and now they're going to be like, all right, dude, now you got to cut it loose in the passing game. Way easier if you use your legs.
Rams show blitz, they back off. Huntley's going to throw near side.
Hopkins with a catch and a first down. Flag down, though.
That is a first down if it holds. Yeah, his hands are like something else. Pass interference, defense number 14. Decline, first down.
Outside release, we called that a 9-stop. You sell the go route to Rance on him really tight.
First down, Ravens.
Huntley delivers an accurate pass. Kind of a no-fear throw where you could just turn over there one-on-one and cut it loose to DeAndre Hopkins. Good execution.
He doesn't really need to be open because he just catches everything. That's right through the passing interference. And a first down is for the Ravens. Huntley on a play pass.
Huntley going to throw. Now he's going to run. Shuttle pass incomplete.
You just don't want it to become too much of a passing game because He hasn't had any reps this week. You know, a few weeks ago, he was getting no reps. Now,
All right, Todd, thank you for joining us today.
still have to manage the quarterback position a bit. I like the idea of these dual threat type runs with Hills in the backfield or Henry, obviously, or some of these more quick rhythm passing throws to the perimeter or
What's that?
some screen plays, anything to get Huntley in rhythm.
Hey, Hey,
Blitz coming from the Rams.
Quick throw, complete, dropped.
Dropped the ball. Now they're saying it's a fumble and he recovered it. Zola back there. I never thought he called it.
I never thought he called it. Wow.
Almost like a football move.
That was weird. It's close. Is that enough for the catch?
To me, he's got to get another step, both feet in another step. It looked like the ball was out with that.
Steelers just scored a touchdown.
Catch fumble.
It actually hurt them because they lost yards on the play. Incomplete would have been better. So now it's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Ravens here. 3rd and 10. False start.
Let's see who they get first. False start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
The challenging part of all this is now you get these must-pass situations. And I would say the scheme of the Rams defense is very challenging. They have some really interesting pass rushers that move to a lot of different spots, which requires great communication with the quarterback and his O-line, which Huntley has not had any of that all season long. So now it's like 4th quarter of the game. Head in there, Tyler, and see if you can figure out this.
3rd down and 15. 3rd down and 15.
How you sort all those out. It's a challenge.
3rd and 15. Pressure over the middle. Sit on the hill.
Screen to Hill. Running backwards, finally gets hit, trying to run. I don't know what he was doing there. 4th down and 12. Are they going to punt or are they going to try for it?
Baltimore's got to go, and they probably do.
Yeah, trying to get something to at least gain half of that back. They didn't gain half. They gained about 4 yards. Pure desperation at this point. I would expect the Rams to play more of a conservative coverage. Well, they're all up there at the line of scrimmage looking like they're going to mess with this protection scheme again. Hard to sort through all those bodies.
4th and 12. 4th and 12.
What's killing?
Hudley's going to take off running. Hudley's going to get the 1st down and more. 1st down Ravens at the 32.
That's the easy way to let them off the hook. Poor pass rush discipline. All the pressure's coming from the left. Everyone's just being a little too greedy, thinking they're going to get the sack, not understanding the situation of the game. All they need is one stop, leave an easy scramble lane for Huntley. He'll take that all day long.
19 yards is the longest play for the Ravens all day long. We both said all day long. I didn't mean to copy you.
Thanks.
1st down and 10. Huntley throws underneath. Likely caught. 2nd and 5.
For a short game.
Well, got a little bit of a spark and a little momentum, and with that 4th down stop, not making it a 3-point game, a 3-score game. Right in position here on the 27-yard line to make it a 1-score game. That happened quick.
Sure.
Some good execution is going to be required. They have plenty of playmakers. You got Flowers, Andrews, Likely, D-Hop, Hill. A lot of weapons out there. Got to make some clean reads and some decisive throws.
2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Pressure coming. Huntley about to get hit. Going down.
First second to hit it for the Rams. It is Jerry Verse.
Verse gets him on the sack. 3rd and 11 coming up. 3rd and 11.
Kind of a bull rush right through his face. Nothing to slow him down. Big, powerful rush from Verse, and McVay talked about that a lot. Like, you don't always need these counter moves. Just do what you do well. Rush right through their face mask.
3rd down and 12. 3rd down and 12. Huntley throws. caught by Flowers. First down. First and 10 at the 15.
Position to undercut that outside throw, and he went for it. But if you go for it, and you miss. There's no one there to make the tackle.
Shotgun pressure coming. Huntley running for his life. Inside the 10. They're going to mark it 2nd and 2 from the 7.
8 more yards for Huntley. Huntley's got to be exhausted. They haven't run this much in a long time. Right?
He's got 3 carries for 39 yards. He's 6 of 7 since coming into the game passing. They need something quick, though. Time is becoming an issue, obviously, even though the time is right. Down to 14, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Sacked. All the way back at the 18. Wow. 3rd down and 10. Back at the 15, they're going to mark him. Nobody touched the guy coming through.
Sets on the outside guy, and Murchison's the inside one. Just again, poor blitz pickup. No chance for Huntley.
No chance at all for Huntley on that one. 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. Flowers in motion. Throw again. Pressure coming again. Throws it, caught immediately. Hit for a loss, I think. It's going to be 4th down and 10.
That was 16 or 17 on the day.
Timeout is called.
He's got mud all over his helmet. Sweating. Where's the blood? Right there. Oh, man, we got it all going. There are no 17 tackles.
I know his name's Landman, but it might be Landman, not forever. What a day. We get a timeout. The Rams will call it just to catch their breath. And with that, we'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
They are going to go to timeout right now.
This is the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this King Henry, but getting that King Henry.
We'll kill the pole there.
Behold my majestic stride. Okay?
Oh, I am not. So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And so, essentially, the game on the line here. Ravens down 2 touchdowns after a sack and an excellent defensive play by Nate.
4th and 10. 4th and 10.
10. Ravens can get a first down. But under 4 minutes.
Can't use the big back Henry on this one.
They've been bringing the pressure. Hugh to possibly dial some more ups, wondering if they can handle this protection or leave it to those front 4 just to do the work on their own.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Huntley running for his life. Throws off the back foot. Out of play. Rams will take over on downs.
LA, after a long drive, their defense makes a stand. They get it back, looking to salt it away at 17-3.
What is?
Well, that stinks. Huntley was getting everybody excited.
Is it freedom?
Huntley was getting everybody excited there.
Primal. Maybe the better question is, how much of it can you handle?
What the heck?
In the GMC Sierra EV Denali. Get 2.9% APR on 2025 GMC.
3:44 left in the 4th.
Current eligible Costco members receive up to $12.50 allowance.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Get any hand-tossed, pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Your favorite pizza at our best price. It's Domino's Best.
Jaguars are losing at home to Seattle, trying to come back. Dun, 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 dun. How you like me now? I use a lot of good old songs for these commercials nowadays.
superior light beer.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. Is this big enough? We should have music. Live
Ugh.
together. I mean, that's
Again, don't forget, we will be live tonight for baseball. Seattle taking on Toronto. That's going to be a lot of fun. Energy personified in a baseball game when you get the game on the line like this. 7 games from moving on or going home. Gigi Sweet, welcome in, says, let's go Rams. Welcome in, Gigi Sweet.
With the biggest reveal yet.
Got commercials?
My brother's trying to warn me about something.
Doc, all Tuesday on Fox. The NFL International Games head to win. And on NFL Network.
Flannel Panel, what's up? I'm a Rams fan.
It's Sunday morning.
Mobile QRs can pick Rams apart. Huntley is scary. Yeah, that's true, Flannel Panel. Welcome into our channel. Hopefully you like it. Hit the sub. You and Gigi Sweet are subbed up. Come back here with us more often.
The momentum on your side if you go in and you punch this ball in, and they finally give it to Henry on 4th down. And you pull a guard. I hated that on the goal line.
3:44 left. Ravens have 3 timeouts.
So instead of it, 10-3, Ravens at the halfway, sweet 3. Rams came out early in the third quarter. Turnovers helped.
Handoff, big run, gain of 6.
Final score categories, Kyron Williams.
Gain of 6.
Off the right side with 3:38 to go.
Timeout called by the Ravens.
With that, we'll be right back after this message by Progressive.
He's just been really distant lately.
Wait for that commercial to be done here.
Maybe he's scared of commitment or getting hurt.
Rico Dowdle has had a monster day today.
Yeah, totally. Okay, Bridgewater, you're in.
Teddy Bridgewater, back up, listen.
2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4 when we come back.
So we've been
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
a different person.
You think he's scared of commitment?
Exactly.
You're not a mechanic. It's not your job to fix it.
This commercial's great. Meanwhile, the Rams in control here. How about this? Last couple drives by the
3:38 on the clock. 2nd and 4.
16 minutes, 45 seconds of possession, 0 points. That's hard to do.
Hard to do. And very deflating for this team for so many reasons. And you see it on Harbaugh's face right there. It's just been a total morale killer, obviously. First 6 weeks of this season, they get Lamar back. The division isn't great.
2nd and 4.
Handoff, off tackle, big run, 1st down Rams. Who took the timeout with a 1st down? Harbaugh?
Yeah, 34-1 there. And they're playing obviously well. Same time, the Ravens just
Yep. Ravens took another timeout
see if they can turn it around after a bye week and get their best player back.
with 1st down there.
So,
They just got to run it out.
do tricks? No, Richard, I'm a genius. I'm not doing tricks for you. Right. Oh, all right, fine. I'll show you one trick. Toss me your phone. Okay, here we go. NerdWallet will compare auto insurance rates for you in minutes.
How many what left, Gigi? I don't know what you need.
Wow.
It doesn't say what you need.
Smart. It's genius, Richard. Genius, Richard. Get insurance at a price that works for you. Go to nerdwallet.com.
Get more of what you want this season during the Kia Fall Savings Event. Like more off-road adventure with the Sorrento. Or Telluride.
We're at a commercial break here on the timeout. 3:33 on the clock here.
New Kia vehicles come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, so you can get more out of every year. During Kia's Fall Savings Event, get 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus 1,000 retail bonus cash on select 2025 Sorrento models.
Colts are chasing the number. They're behind.
Imagine if we could tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Leo, it's a mascot. Oh, what's this? A fan has run out onto the field and
You need the Rams to win. Well, they're going to win it. This game's over.
the control room censored it.
This game is over.
Only pay for what you need.
Check the new game day bet.
Come on, let's get through these commercials, guys. It's like they're trying to get as many in as they can.
All those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable son. It's couture. Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's couture.
Welcome back to Papa John's. For a very limited time, we've got free pizza.
I want Chinese food. I've been thinking about Chinese food for 24 hours. That's what I'd like for dinner.
Free food. Yeah, we did do that.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
They're not going to score another touchdown, Gigi. They're not going to have time, and they're going to, as soon as the timeouts are over, they're going to kneel on the ball, just run out the clock.
Welcome back to Baltimore. Good to see you. Look at all these people that make us look smarter, right? Dean Blandino's down there. Thomas is here. We got Nelly, Mitch, Jared's back here. Our whole crew in the booth. Thank God we got people that pump us up.
People in the booth.
We didn't say that. And even better is now as this game winds down and the fans are leaving, they're all turning around and trying to get even their selfies.
You're welcome. We're glad you're here, Gigi. Thank you for being here. Handoff up the middle. Minimal. Yeah, he lost a couple on that one. 2nd down and 12. I think the Ravens are going to take their last time out. Keith Porter, welcome in. First job listed. We're glad you're here, Keith. Same deal. Hope you hit that sub and you're happy. I want to come back. Quincy, hello.
Where are you, Ed Reed? Where are you, Charles Suggs? I want a piece of you, too. I'll tell you, it still hurt me more than it hurt Ray, I'm sure, when I hit him right there.
You said you were mic'd up that game, right?
I was. There was quite a grunt that I let out when I hit the turf there. Ray didn't always say the nicest things. I'm glad we're friends post-career. It's not someone I want on my back.
Handoff, off tackle, short gain. Ravens will use their last timeout now.
Sports Biz Careers to break barriers and create pathways into the sports business.
SC Nick, welcome back.
College students today. Visit sportsbizcareers.org.
Welcome back, sir.
Great to have you along today. Our game finally produced by Richie Zients and Rich Russo, who's football.
3rd down coming up. 3rd down.
Sorry, Russ. But at least Mouskowitz will be happy about that. So there you go. 17-3, 2:44 to go.
I know it hasn't been great for Ravens fans, but it is nice for me to be in Baltimore and not be sore on my flight home.
3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Drops it, hit in the backfield. They're going to have to punt on 4th down here. They can take it almost all the way down to the 2-minute warning.
I don't even want to blame the wind for this one.
No, the wind, that has nothing to do.
No, but it's been, very bad football in several different execution type categories. Happy to send their, I don't even know if they're happy to send their special teams unit out.
I think they can run it all the way to the 2-minute warning.
If you're watching this one, you'll go to bonus coverage of the Cowboys and Panthers. That game is tied at 27. About halfway through the 4th quarter. We'll be in Dallas next week. Dallas Commanders. That's a fun game. NFC East is all of a sudden a little bit more intriguing now, isn't it?
Sure is.
All right. So, 2 minutes.
2-minute warning. That's what I thought.
2 minutes away from opening their game.
Patriots are moving the ball. Looks like they're going to win their game again. Colts got the ball 1st and goal pretty much. They're looking half decent. Jaguars, they're trying to start a drive to try to tag the game. They got a long way to go. I don't think Harbaugh's the problem. I think we, missing some talent. I have no issues with Harbaugh. I'm not going to agree with you on that one, Ricky, because John Harbaugh is a personal friend of mine. So I'm not going to sit there and say that my friend should be cut. So kind of tough for me to have that discussion with you, honestly, just being fair. They got to do some stuff to figure stuff out, though, don't they, Ricky? They're definitely not doing well right now.
Sorry about that. We'd like to try the monster.
2-minute warning when we come back. Please come back and hang out with me tonight for baseball. I would really appreciate that. Get a good crowd in here tonight for the Toronto-Seattle game.
You want the coldest one.
The cold lager, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
With Chewy Pharmacy, save 20% and make every pet a healthy pet. Get
Did Miami just score a touchdown and go ahead of the Chargers?
or recoveries delivered fast.
Did that just happen?
There's Chewy Pharmacy.
Did I miss that? And that just happened?
On Tubi will be free forever.
Forever. I have to stop them forever?
Forever.
Got to give the Patriots a lot of credit. They're playing a lot better than I thought they would be this year. Drake May playing very well.
Don't miss one game-changing moment. Tell us what you want to steal.
Nobody on the floor is safe.
Only Wednesday on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Chewy. For life with vets, there's Chewy with everything.
Looking for that Miami score. See if they scored.
Play a lot in the second half, but at least good to know he'll be okay going forward. You know, game started off well for Baltimore, getting Derrick Henry going.
It looked like they said A-Chain scored a touchdown. I don't know if that's true, if I missed it.
They forced 3 Raven turnovers. That's been the difference in this game. Rams finding a way to win, and the Ravens, they haven't caught too many breaks.
Here comes the punt. The Rams are going to take a timeout now. Good Lord.
And here's the thing. You look at what's coming up for both these teams. For the Rams, you take on Jacksonville and next. Ravens have a bye.
Steelers up 23-6. Mark F., hello. Mark F. Great to see Mark F. and Ricky in here.
And with the Giants beating the Eagles on Thursday night, the NFC East is very close, very competitive, and just got a whole lot more interest there.
Where is that Miami score?
Trying to figure out their way at this point. Ravens 1-5. They're figuring out a lot. But again, for the Rams to come in and win, kind of a dirty game on the road. Yeah. You know, grimy conditions. And you just got to want to talk.
God, I still haven't seen it. Here comes the punt.
With that 14 points coming out there in the second half, in the first 5 minutes of 7.
Boom. Got it off just barely. All the way back and out of bounds somewhere around the 23. Apologize to chat if I'm missing you for a second. I saw it look like A-Chain scored. The Colts just scored. Jonathan Taylor just ran into the end zone.
Was first 4 weeks of the year, and still they were having trouble winning with the way things were going. But in their Lamar lifetimes, they're 65 and 26 when he plays at 4.
Chargers 26-20. So I don't know what that was then.
Tough guy to replace in so many different ways. His dynamic playmaking though, but he also makes the run game better. He makes the offensive line better. It helps the defense out because they play with the lead. It's
shotgun, go to throw. Hudley about to get sacked, and he goes down. Penalty flags as well. Yeah, Lamar hasn't done it in the playoffs, Ricky. I give you that. 100%. Fanatical Jim, I'm watching that Dolphin game. It's 2-minute warning. Dolphins are driving.
Offense number 64. Penalties decline. Second down. There was a game where forgot who.
Great to see Fanatical Jim back in with us and Mark F., two very good friends of the channel.
Designed to get a short guy open. He said Lamar ran away from the coverage, didn't throw it, ran away, and then threw it to a guy downfield for a 50-yard completion. He said that guy in all my years of offense has never even been targeted.
No. You're right. And that was the Bucs game last year. Was when he ran that. It's so funny because that happens with Lamar. Some of these things are just.
3rd down and 14. Huntley going down again. Another sack. At this point, just take a knee. Give him the win. Don't get anybody else hurt.
See this sack here? Just on the round. Yep. And just Young finds his way.
Young had a nice year.
Shotgun, looking to throw underneath, caught. Hill. He got a bunch of yards back. 4th and 6 coming up. Liace, hello. Do you think Jonathan can make a touchdown at this moment? Jonathan who? Welcome in, Lee Ace. 4th and 6. Caught. 1st down, Ravens. Hopkins.
Very content to keep that ball in play and moving. The Rams are. And KB, congrats to you on your 200th NFL game.
Miami has the ball 1st and goal. Whistles down, whistles down.
Some things cross my desk. So, partner, it has been an absolute pleasure to be with you the last year.
Thank you so much for everybody being here today. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the members of the channel that support. Thank you to everybody who watched in Ninja. If you weren't in the chat and still watching, thank you. Thank you to everybody who appeared in the chat today and helped the more we chat, the more it grinds the algorithm, the more we can do well. So come do that tonight for me with baseball. I would really appreciate it. Quick out to Hill, short run. Thank you to Pumpkin Puss for doing a super chat today. Jason Thibodeau Rawson Found for gifting memberships. Pumpkin Puss for becoming a member as well. Appreciate you all today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All's not lost. And I know that's a narrative sometimes when you come in these bye weeks and everyone's saying, hey, I know we're 1-5, everything's ahead of us.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor, he did score one a few minutes ago. They're winning their game. They're winning their game.
No margin of error at this point going forward. But they are the Ravens, and they usually figure out a they have a lot. So this is
3rd down and 6 coming up. Throws incomplete. 4th and 6.
Seconds to go. And then
28 seconds on the clock.
I know, coming into the year, you felt that they could be the best team in the NFC, certainly in that conversation. Maybe they've had some turnovers and some bad breaks, special teams, but at 4-2, they're in a pretty decent place.
Yeah, I mean, the only concern, and they do so many great things, is their kicking game.
4th and 6.
Just killing them in so many points. It almost did today.
Huntley throws off his back foot. Incomplete. That'll be it. Miami just scored a touchdown to go ahead of the Chargers. Darren Waller on the catch. Miami just scored. 27-26 with 40-some seconds left.
Second fewest at home in team history. They were shut out in 0-2 against St. Louis.
All right, thank you, everybody. That's going to do it. Ball game is pretty much done. They're going to take a knee. And they're going to end it. 23 seconds. Come back and join us tonight live. MLB Toronto taking on Seattle. It's the battle of continents. U.S. versus Canada right here on the channel. We will see you tonight. I can't wait for that. It's going to be a ton of fun. Good night, everybody. Sub it up on the way out.